underdog, no stories, independent wrestling, let's go! Breaking down the matches, analyzing the fights, big cats got the scoop, shine in the spotlight. From the big leagues to the underdog fight, worst sessions got you covered, day and night. With the roar of the crowd, we dive deep inside, uncovering the secrets we can't hide. Body slams and suplexes, we abide. Word sessions where the wrestling truth resides.
Hello and welcome to the Purr Sessions podcast. I am, of course, your host for this week, the Emerald Striker Levi Spade. We are currently waiting on Dylan Nix and Big Cat Tyler Adams, just disconnected for some reason. But I am joined here with our other co-host, Mr. Samuel Matthews. How are you doing? Oh, there's Big Cat.
I'm doing fantastic, and I would like to say that we were just moments away from this going from the Purr Sessions
and Dylan Nix arrives
to the Samuel Matthews show. We were this close.
Shit. Big Cat didn't fall asleep, and we're all on time.
Okay, what is this shit? So I went to Taco Bell for dinner. They put stickers on the drinks now. What the actual hell?
I guess didn't fall asleep, and we're all on time.
Maybe it's just so that it doesn't spill. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'm having mic problems already, so I'm gonna have to buy myself a new mic.
I don't know what I sound like because I was adjusting and playing with volume stuff, so I hope I sound good.
You sound perfect.
Beautiful. I love it.
No,
I was playing with stuff earlier, so.
No,
I'm pulling a Levi tonight.
Yeah, no, I shoved my face full of much ramen.
Literally,
I
just got home
beat
from work.
his ass.
So much ramen went into my system before the show. I didn't grab water. I didn't grab anything. I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "I'm gonna fucking be late," so I rushed my ass here,
bro. Dude, KFC fries and a Baja Blast right now. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Dude, the nacho fries. You can't go wrong with the nacho fries.
Sam's eating them right now.
Yeah. Dude, all right. Don't you talk over me, damn it.
Listen, you don't matter.
I was just gonna say I was also almost late. This was almost a Samuel Matthews Purr Sessions. I couldn't get the boys to sleep. Carson finally went to sleep at 9 o'clock.
I've been rushing myself, kids, and my girl trying to get stuff ready for the Ren Fair tomorrow because I'll be at the Colorado Ren Fair all day tomorrow. So I was like, Sam just kept fucking texting the chat, and I was like, shit, 5 minutes, holy fuck. So I threw everything. I had everything on. I threw everything off of myself, and I ran over here. I was like, fuck, I should have booted up my computer before this.
Dude, I wanted to take a shower, but I didn't have time, so I literally just ran outside. The hose is on the porch, just in my boxers on my porch, just hosing myself down really quick.
I literally went to practice, came home, and it was just so sweaty today. Just so sweaty.
Yeah.
Came home, made myself some pizza rolls, was eating those, and yeah, I haven't even showered yet. I need a shower. I am stinky.
I still have to get my haircut before tomorrow. I still need a shower. I left myself 2 hours today, and I did not have 2 hours. Dude, was not nearly enough.
Last night at the dojo, it was me, Jossie, and the new kid. And dude, it was so hot in there because it rained too. Yeah. And it made it even worse. And I was like, ugh.
I wish we had rain.
The last few days, the humidity's been bad.
It's not hot for you motherfuckers. It's 104 degrees. 104, and that's not even counting the humidity. That's just 104 fucking base temperature.
You wanted to go to Colorado, my guy.
It was 91 here today with 85% humidity. Piss off.
Listen, are you in Denver? What
What
area are you? Are you in the greater Denver area?
Yeah.
Okay. I spent a summer in that area, and I spent a summer near the. And I'm going to butcher this because I can't remember exactly the pronunciation, but near the Pueblo area.
Yep.
Bro.
Close enough.
That was hot. So I understand. I know.
Bad.
Didn't California beat a record this week with the hottest it's ever been at like 113 or something degrees. I think I heard about that. Like this, that they beat a record like the hottest ever. It was like 113 or something like that degrees.
So my buddy Josh lives in Arizona, and we have a group chat, just all our old college friends. And every now and then he'll pop in and be like, "Oh yeah, it was 100. It was 112 here today." And I'm like, "Bro, you live on the surface of the sun."
Why do you go where you could cook yourself if you're not careful?
There's a great from King of the Hill. Ever see King of the Hill, right?
Fantastic show.
There's a scene where they go.
I don't know you.
Exactly. There's a scene where Bobby and Hank and Peggy all go to Arizona, and he gets out of the sun. He's like, it's like standing on the surface of the sun.
One of my favorite lines from that show is Hank looking at Bobby and saying, "If you weren't my son, I'd hug you."
Thank God. All right. Let's get some housekeeping in before our guest shows up. He should be around here sometime. You know, we all know Randy. Sometimes he doesn't check his phone. I
realized I was muted. I was about to go, no, really? Randy?
Yeah. So we got upcoming shows. We have, of course, I didn't have it ready. We have the Nothing for Us this week, this month, except for a couple fairs. I got one in Bangor. Both Dylan Nix and Samuel Matthews has one coming up this weekend, or is it next weekend?
Oh no, I got one this weekend.
This weekend. So
I don't have anything till the Bangor Fair.
Bangor Fair,
right?
And then Levi.
I have a very busy schedule.
Yeah, and then Levi, you said you have a something
season,
for tomorrow.
No. So I will be at the Ren Fair. I will be at the Ren Fair all day tomorrow. However, Primos Pro Wrestling is at the Eldridge Gardens water park thing tomorrow. They're also there on Sunday. So depending on how I feel, I may be there on Sunday. I haven't promised anything because I'm going to be at the Ren Fair in 103-degree heat, dressed up, dealing with kids all day tomorrow. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna really want to get up and go wrestle afterwards.
I don't blame you.
But I also have this show just recently got announced, and I just want to show off this poster real quick because this poster is really fucking cool.
It is cool.
This is July 28th at the Roxy, and then we also have July 30th is Marlon Bishop's Shopping Block 4, which is at the butcher shop itself instead of at the Roxy like the last one was. So I think next week is my only week off because Primos has 2 shows back to back this weekend, and then I think next week is my first week off, and then the week after that I've got I Know What You Did Last Primos and the Chopping Block show that I'll be at. So I'm not as busy as Sam seems to be, but also not sitting on my ass like you two are.
Hey. Champs need a break at some point.
Hey, I don't have a response.
Former chances, I should say. Randy Carver Jr. said he'll be on in a few minutes, so he'll be coming right in. I'm excited for that.
Huge.
Well, my girl's not answering her phone, so if he's gonna be another few minutes, I'm gonna go get myself water real quick before we start this.
Go for it. I have to drink water myself because I have no alcohol.
So Limitless Wrestling just popped on with wow. I think that's Randy. So.
I wonder what that was from. Maybe the.
I don't know. I wasn't listening for the last 5 minutes. Unfortunately, I was trying to get my cheesy gordita crunch in the
You
back.
shoving your face like a.
Dude, I'm starving. Yo, so when I get to work, right? Normally I get up with Sam. She gets up around 6. I make breakfast. I eat. I go to work for 9:15. So I go do my first trip. The first trip is 10:30 to about noon. We get back for noon, have lunch, right? Then I eat lunch at noon, and then I don't eat again until I get home usually, which is right around 9 o'clock. So yeah, I was a little hungry when I got here. So
yeah, I don't blame you. I'm sad. I don't have any booze.
Oh no, you have to do this sober?
I have to do this sober.
Damn. You mean Cat's not going to be slurring over his word about
Oh,
words
I
in
can't
about
use that
an hour?
excuse anymore. I can't use that as excuse why I forget names and shit like that.
And I mean, on top of
why is
that,
Limitless Wrestling itself yelling at us? What did I miss?
Oh, because I don't know.
let's not forget that we should put a vote up of who thinks you're an unsafe worker.
Shut the fuck up. We're not doing that.
Big Cat's alcoholism mark is Big
Look,
Cat drinking again.
Look, Big Cat,
this is an intervention.
while we
We've
have
done this
time.
podcast for 5 months, and it's all because we've been trying to get you to sit down and talk about your problem.
I don't give a
Not
fuck
an
about
alcoholic.
that. Don't give a fuck. But anyway, the point I'm making, I thought a lot about this, and while we have time, either you are the most unlucky sumbitch in the world,
Me?
you,
Yeah, he's been talking about you.
Oh, for people getting hurt?
Pay
you're
attention.
an unsafe worker,
Do we ain't
or
even
you
talk
do
about
it on purpose. I think that's the one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm
think he's
subscribing to
out,
the last
just
one.
out there, just trying to hurt people.
Hey, you gotta go for that spot, right?
Nobody can be tag team champions if you kill all the tag teams, right, Big
Somebody
Cat?
accidentally gets hurt. God forbid I accidentally take Lee Miller's head off again because I misheard what he said. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I don't have.
Oh,
the
we
footage
got
for
Randy.
is in the house. So are we
that.
gonna?
Oh,
jump
we got
into it?
Randy in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the owner of Limitless Wrestling and the co-owner of Let's Wrestle, Randy Carver Jr.
Boys in here shooting on each other. I'm listening to. Holy
Welcome to the podcast.
I think
That's typical, that's typical.
We do need the poll.
Oh my god.
Ah, yeah!
All right. Here we go. Give me a minute.
What was the debate? How did that even get sparked up?
Oh,
It's an running joke.
Yeah.
We give him shit because, like, he'll either it just happens, like, he'll hurt
be in the-
himself, or somebody will take something wrong, like with Jason Devine at MEW, like, or
Yeah, you
MPW,
fucked
like,
him up for life, Big Cat. Jeez.
yeah, like, so I just give him shit saying he's an unsafe worker, and, like, you know.
Or I'm in the presence and somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, we were talking last week about
Last week he
how,
bounced his kid's head off his bed.
Yeah,
did
that's how it came up. That's how it came up. And then we spent about 20 minutes going over the fact that he's hurt every one of us on the pod have been injured by Big Cat before, and
Stiff to the kids isn't just the green workers, huh? Big Cat.
He's fighting for that spot.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get that spot when there's nobody to take it.
Cheesy Gordita
Alrighty.
Crunch, by the way, could be a good tag team maneuver name.
Ooh.
You could think of, I don't know what it is, but you could think of something with that.
We do have a new move that we've been waiting to debut, and just because we haven't quite practiced it yet, but we want to, and we call it Order 66, like from Star Wars. And I was like, it's
I've
gonna be
seen two Star Wars now.
good.
In there.
But the
I
move
like
you
the
ne-
first one a lot.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, which
Right.
So,
Right. That's
No, it's episode 1. I got
okay, so
started
the
right.
Phantom Menace.
It's
Okay.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Big day for Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, Sith Lord.
the rumor is that yes.
Well, it's not a rumor. I mean, he's.
Yeah, I read about
they,
that.
They
What's
made it
that all
canon
about?
in the new
So-
Lego thing. He's actually
Yeah.
here.
Two
to
of the movies, by the way. Is that true? He's only in
The what?
2.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, 1 and 2. That's it.
no. He's in the third one.
Is he?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like he's there. Like he's not doesn't play really like a big old part, but he's there.
They missed the boat.
All good, man. We'll get you
Alrighty.
guys later.
Are you making the poll, Big Cat? Are
I'm
we
trying to, and the chat wasn't. It wasn't.
I think it's just a little Joe in the chat anyway. So
Now there's
Well,
5 people
There's
watching.
5 people watching,
Yeah.
bud.
rock on,
Yeah.
rock on.
All right. Well, while I'm doing
Because
this poll,
somebody on this fucking podcast actually promotes when we're gonna have a guest as big as Randy.
Bullshit! I did. What are you
Uh-huh.
talking about? Anyways, we're
Uh-huh.
gonna hit our stinger here. We're gonna start this interview.
I think this is fake. You think it's fake? What's that?
Interview questions with Levi Spade.
You think it's fake? You come. Easy. What do you mean?
And that's why David Shelton never
going on
worked.
here. The intro video, the song. I had never heard the song until now.
You
I
hadn't
watched
heard
it.
it? Oh my god, I love the
What the
intro
hell?
song. That's all Big Cat, and it's so good. You should see
whiz.
some of our other stingers.
Oh, you just wait until Sammy.
I'm gonna
Mathis
see.
has a hot take.
I'm gonna see if we get there. All right, I'm gonna try to get there with Randy. Well, Randy's here. I'm gonna try to get there with the hot take.
Well, we'll get into the actual questions here, so we're not eating up all the podcast time.
Yeah.
Welcome, Randy. Good to see you.
Great to be here.
We try and keep these segments 20 to 25 minutes. Lately, they've been running on over an hour because there's just so much to talk about. So if you end up having to like dip out or go for any reason, just don't be afraid to say anything. But we always start off with just introduce yourself. Let people know who you are more than Kat really kind of delegated you to just two things. So let people know who you are in your own words.
Oh, Kat nailed it, man. We promote shows all over the state of Maine. Limitless Wrestling for about 9 years. It'll be 9 years in September. Let's Wrestle since mid 2018, and just having a blast with it, man. We're doing stuff with Limitless Dojo. Of course, we're talking a little bit about the Vacation Land Cup coming up. Biggest swing we've ever taken at a venue. We're trying an arena once again at the Lewiston Coliseum. Historic place. I got to check out an MMA show there a couple weeks ago, and it's going to blow people's mind, I think, what the setup is. I'm bummed, honestly, Levi, you won't be there because it'll be cool for the entire crew, people who have been here a long time. I think it's going to be a cool moment for all of us. So appreciate you guys having me here to talk a little bit about it.
Trust me, I looked at plane tickets when it was initially announced. I talked to some people and looked at some travel means, and I was like, I might try and make it up there for that show.
Is the rumor though that they're selling that building?
Yeah, it's up for sale. I mean, it's
For like
I think
10,
buildings
15 million?
like that take quite a bit of time to sell, but yeah, it's up for sale.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
probably
10
a lot of
million,
paperwork.
isn't it?
What's that?
I said, isn't it like 10, 15 million they're asking for that?
I don't know. I'm sure it's a pretty penny for the place.
So I have a list of questions we normally go down, but we're gonna skip. I'm gonna skip around a little bit, just ask some base questions, and then we'll get on to VLC stuff. Biggest question that I think everybody gets when they get on a wrestling pod is what got you into wrestling, and I personally added that question because I like hearing the stories as well. So I know that you've been an avid wrestling fan, and we'll talk a little bit about that as well. But what got you initially? What started you out?
I had a couple friends, Matt and Michael Bruce, still friends with them to this day. They were avid wrestling fans. I had a pair of twins that I went to school with as well, Dylan and Darren, who ended up backyard wrestling with them later on. But dude, it was just I had persistent friends who were really into it. Literally got I think a DVD left at my house of it was like 2007 area. I think it was like Royal Rumble. And, just curiosity killed the cat. I got into it and, got a favorite and then just started to get hooked on it and tried to seek it out wherever I could. And really, it was the first live experience. I got to see an independent show and a WWE show live in the same year in 2008. And that was really kind of what sunk the hook in of like, wow, this is, real in front of my face. I can feel it. I can see it. And they're not just people on the TV screen. And that really changed everything for me. And it was kind of off to the races.
So I'm curious, who was that first favorite?
Oh, Shawn Michaels, still my favorite to this day. HBK, best there is, best there was. People can debate, but it's Shawn Michaels.
That's a Randy Carver hot take.
Yeah, it is a hot take. More and more these days is a hot take.
I agree with him though. HBK is one of the best of all time, but it's simple.
Oh, we found it. I love this match.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a good legger up.
Some backyard wrestling. I finally found it. I've been searching for hours for it.
I literally was gonna ask you if you finally took that channel down because I couldn't find it either.
No, it's been up, bro. That was probably, man, I don't know, probably these were done like 2012, 2011. Dude, it's a blast. We had like that's where I met actually fucking Neil Day.
right.
Like through that, you know what I mean? Neil and Mark Godfrey, actually, who they're doing the King of New England Rumble for.
Oh, no kidding.
Pretty cool.
You do a crazy STO, I think, in this one, don't you?
I wouldn't doubt.
Oh, I think it's right. Oh, is it right here? I think it's right here. Yeah.
Dangerous. Talk about unsafe.
Oh.
Yo, Kat, you should steal that. New way to hit a senton.
Dude, I'm actually am terrified of it hitting an STO for that reason. Actually murdering somebody by accident.
Speaking of sentons, I was listening to the Limitless podcast, and I just had to mention this because I laughed my ass off. That I forget if it was you or the host. I can't remember his name right now, fan. And then you guys were talking about like take a shot at Fireball for every time we see a senton in Maine. I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
You would be toast quick.
Oh my lord.
I'm
That's
buying
the reason I
2
stopped
bottles.
doing them.
It'll be like the TV show that was big, Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of it for a second. And they did like every single time that like somebody would die or something like that, you take a shot, and they said that you would die of alcohol poisoning within the first 3 episodes of how bad it would be.
I believe it.
You'd be
Look at
feeling
that.
Oh,
Good old super fan in the chat.
Greatest
great
wrestler.
or greatest. Damn. Did you make the poll yet?
I did make the poll.
All right.
Avoid the question.
Before the end of the pod, so.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We'll jump down. What is the worst bump that you have ever seen? Because you have, as you just said, have been around for a long time. What is the worst bump you've ever seen?
Probably mine. I took a super kick from Luke Robinson when I was like 15, and just didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I should not have been out there. And no, I don't know. I've seen some fucking gnarly ones over the years, man. I saw. I mean, there's been some ones that are like, you know, scary situations. I remember Picture Perfect Sierra at a Let's Wrestle show in like 2019. One of the scarier moments I think I've seen in a ring. Probably a quadrant of the first row, actually, at the first Vacation Land Cup when the cage came down. We had a lot of people. People took that like a champ, man. I don't know. There's been some crazy ones. There was a Maine wrestling one years ago. Guy jumped off the stage in Fairfield to like go through a table and just kind of miss the table and went, splat on the floor. That's a funny one. There's been some rough. Oh man, Chris Berry! Shout out Chris Berry. He got thrown head first. I believe it was by Ryan Michaels Colson. It was a steel cage match. Got tossed like over the top rope to kind of do a header off the cage. And the cage, especially back then, I mean, there's a history of flimsy cages in the state of Maine. I don't know much about it, but Barry goes fucking ass over tea kettle over the top rope, grinds his face down the entire front of the cage. Meanwhile, he's literally out of his shoes as he does the flip over the rope. It was crazy. That was at some random
like Chris, like there's a photo of him just getting pile driven. Like
yeah, Chris Hamrick.
Yeah,
it's a great photo. I mean,
like
killed him.
Shout out Chris Berry for sure.
He's been through it. He's been through the ringer.
Him and Greenleaf, like some of the nastiest ref bumps I've seen.
Oh man, one of the ones that didn't even look crazy on the replay, but when Lee Miller, I think, bumped into him and about tore his ACL in like 2021. I think it was right before Rip and Beef in the strap match.
Yeah.
Right into the side of his leg and gone.
I thought I did that. I felt so bad because I didn't. I got.
You thought
hit.
you did it because you're an unsafe worker. And you know it.
There it is.
I got hit and I got down, and then all of a sudden I felt somebody on top of me. So I thought that maybe I bumped him and he landed on me.
He got it swept right out from under him.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's jump over to favorite title belts. This is one that I think is divisive that I like to ask. Of all time, like big indie,
I got home late, so there's no belts behind me today. So
shit.
all across the board.
The one that immediately comes to my head is the old school AWA Heavyweight Championship. Just I don't know. Always thought that was clean. I think I just have like a, I don't know. It always like has a piece of me because that was the first that was the replica belt for like IWE back in the day too, as the heavyweight championship, and then it just got me to kind of like look into AWA history and shit. I've always liked that belt. I like the U.S. title that you think of when you think of the U.S. title. I always thought was a beautiful belt. I don't know, like I don't have any that scream out to me. Those are a couple that I really like. I'm actually digging like some of the updates too that they've been doing with the fresh belts. Like I don't know, in the past like 2 years, I would say they've rolled out some pretty good ones. Tag belts needed to go.
Those colored straps.
The SmackDown tag belts are awesome. I love those ones. The Raw ones are okay, but I love the SmackDown ones.
I like the. All right, here we go. No, the one that's the second one in. Yeah, there you go. One of those two. Love that one.
You beat me to it.
Yeah, well, I type faster.
Yeah.
I like the low key. I like the spinner belt too. I know that people have so many opinions on that now, but like when I was, that's so nostalgic to me as a fan of that era.
Yeah, when it first came out, I was a huge fan. Then I was like, after a while, I was kind of like, this is dumb. My problem was it really worked for Cena, but it didn't work for like CM Punk.
Yeah.
Or Edge. Edge hated it. He hated it so bad. He had a concept of a belt because they told him the funny story. He told them they're gonna give him a new belt for it, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited!" He drew up a rated R type style belt. People on Etsy actually made it, which is kind of dope if anyone's like wants to like actually get his design. And all they did was just glue the spinner belt down to the belt and just slap the rated R logo on it. And they're like, "Here you go. Here's your new belt."
Didn't they sell those for a minute, like as like little replica rated R spinners?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I swore a friend of mine had one.
We'll do this one for the last question, then we'll get more into the VLC stuff. Dream match of all time. So with this one, I always say if you could take two in their prime, like they're in the prime of their career, and stick them in the ring together, who would it be?
Shit, I don't know. That's a tough one. Murdoch. I'm reading Murdoch's comment.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
the Beltmark Classic IC design is the best design ever. Modern favorites, the AEW tag titles by Ron. I ain't even going to try and pronounce the last name.
Edwardson,
Who also created the Limitless title with Randy.
Murdoch is the connect point that got us to get to that belt maker, who is now like the head belt maker for AEW, which is kind of neat. But
that's dope. Does he just stick with AEW now, or does he actually do like custom belts still?
I don't know. I think he just does AEW for like professional belts, but he was always manufacturing belts for a long time. But yeah, he's been doing their belts, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, maybe more. But I think the TNT Championship was the first one that he rolled out with him, and then it's been pretty consistent from there. But he does excellent wear. I mean, the with minimal upkeep to it, the championship that we got from him in 2019 is still in pretty good condition. So that
I love that belt.
Quality.
Yeah.
Man, dream match. I have no idea.
You probably like dream match, whatever dream match I want. I booked it already.
No, it's not like that. It'd be cool if it was, but I don't know. Like
it's a hard one. That's why I throw it at people.
Yeah, I think prime fucking Bryan Danielson, Speedball Mike Bailey would be nuts.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a modern match for Shawn Michaels that I would feel. I don't know. I'll probably sit with Bryan and Speedball. Go ahead.
How do you feel about Shawn and AJ?
That'd be sick. Shawn and AJ would be sick. I think AJ is incredible. I think it's so cool that he's like they're just doing more expansive things with WWE right now. He's wrestling in NOAH in like 8 hours for.
I saw that.
Or maybe not. Is it? Oh yeah, it's. I think it's tomorrow technically for us, but yeah, he's about to wrestle on one of their huge shows, which is just that shit wasn't happening. A couple years ago.
Randy's dream match. Garcia versus Bryan versus Michaels versus Steen.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big Kevin Steen's up there for me too.
Yeah.
That was like the first like indie guy that I was about because I stumbled into Ring of Honor a few years after like going to IWE shows, and Steen was on top.
That's why I ask. That's why I like that question, because a lot of people, I feel like when you get asked that question, a lot of people just think like modern, like the modern stars that you see, and that's why I specify when I ask that I'm like, of any time, like of all time, prime of their career, what's your dream match?
Yeah,
because then it stumps people.
Yeah, I was stumped. It's just there's so many possibilities of shit like that.
So, not to cut you off there, Levi, but I have a question. So you went from backyard wrestling to doing more of like the interview side for IWE. What was it that you finally kind of at one point was like, I think I can do this as well, and started Limitless Wrestling?
It was just like, I mean, it was really cool that I had the opportunities that I did really early on, and like Johnny Torres, who it's amazing to still have him on the team to this day, but he really looked out for me and like Greenleaf and a crew of us early on who were trying to do it and just wanted to get into it. And then after a while, you just kind of wanted to do something a little different, you know what I mean? And like, I think they were, had great opportunity to do a lot at IWE, and had, that's where a lot of us, and like, all members of MSP, Ace Romero, there's countless others in the Maine wrestling scene who would never have had a start if not for IWE. So truly just, it was a great place to be. But after a while, I think a lot of us collectively just kind of felt like there could be another way to do things, and different styles to be presented, different things to do, different ideas. And, we had a good team early on. It was, MSP, Romero, Greenleaf, Ethan Scott, you know what I mean? And guys who were, in the scene and around New England. And by that time, I had a chance to branch out a little bit, get to know some people, and just say, hey, for the fuck of it, we're at least going to try a show and see if people are, receptive to what we're trying to do.
Yeah. This is my, before we get to VLC and more of Levi's questions, this is my favorite interview from
Last
IWE.
night in Brewer, you defeated...
I knew I'd get it right.
I haven't watched. I've never seen this, and you watched.
Last night in Brewer, you defeated 4 other tag teams to win the IWE
Carver,
tag
Carver,
team.
forget about last night. Carver, yeah. It was a 4-team calling match, and yeah, we won. But you see out there tonight, we won against WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas and Larry Huntley. We are the tag team champions. We won last night, and we retain them tonight.
You know this Greenleaf in the background?
Punch by Leatherheads. No one's stopping us. We are the new era in IWE.
You heard it from the champs themselves. They are the new era of the IWE.
There he is again. We're in the fucking kitchen at Jimmy the Greeks in Old Orchard Beach. Shout out. Look up the interview with Jason Rumble I did.
Okay.
It's an iconic Jason.
Oh my god.
IWE
Rumble.
Thanksgiving promo that Randy cuts a promo.
Oh man, we did a Thanksgiving skit with Joseph Primer and Crash Landing, and I think Greenleaf's in there somewhere with like a huge rotted squash.
What? It's Greenleaf. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I'm sure Greenleaf has done or been
Look up
caught with
Jason
weirder
Rumble
stuff.
on the IWE YouTube page. Is a good interview with Joe Rumble. There's a Thanksgiving one on there too. That's the one that Murdoch's talking about.
I'll find both of those while
Cat's working on that. So we'll talk a little bit about VLC here. Big news, I think. Scotty 2 Hottie's return and Dango's return is big news, but I think one of the biggest things that's going on right now is DIJACK is returning to Limitless Wrestling. If you can divulge a little bit, I don't know how much you are comfortable with sharing. When was that like in the cards? When was the talk? Where was it like when you heard DIJACK got released, you were immediately like, oh shit, let's see if I could do this? Or did you have any prior like thought or notification that, hey, this is what's going on, and then you kind of like set the wheels in motion? Or how did that come about? I'm curious.
I mean, I had no inkling going into it that a talent like DIJACK is talented, and I don't know, the star caliber of someone like that, the potential in someone like that. I had no inkling that his contract was not going to be renewed. That was news to me. I think when it was news to everybody else, but needless to say, we were sending out some messages pretty quickly, and thankfully, we had worked with DIJACK for a couple years before he got signed. He was an instrumental part, I would say, of the first couple years of Limitless Wrestling, and kind of getting our wheels in motion, having some big matches with the brand to just kind of establish us, and to be able to bring him back at this time. I mean, it's kind of crazy, the timing. It's the biggest show we've ever done. It's and just. It's still crazy to me that he's not there, but he's about to prove a lot of people wrong, and about to have quite a run, I think, on the indies and worldwide, I would say. So to be able to have him on a show like this is crazy, but it was not official until the day of the last MPW show, the rental, and I was sitting outside on the fucking picnic table. I think Andy, you came up at that point as we were making it official right then. So
I didn't even know that, actually.
I think we announced it very soon after. We had posters going out the next day. Shout out Brian F. Pro, who hooks us up every time. But we were down in Lewiston postering the next day, getting it done. But
cool.
Man, it's cool. I'm excited, and I don't think it's going to be a one-shot appearance either with DIJACK. I think you'll be seeing him around Limitless more, but it all starts at the Cup.
I know. I'm curious. That sparked another thought for me. What is it like to have talent like DIJACK, MJF, guys that kind of like had a really instrumental part of Limitless, and now they're doing huge things. I mean, like Carmelo Hayes is a big one that we've been seeing a lot of lately.
Look at what Joe just got me today.
Nice.
Like,
Joe
how
just
cool
brought this in today is fucking
how
insane.
cool is that for you to kind of, I don't know if it's like, if you feel almost like you helped take the shot on them. I feel like guys, I mean, Carmelo Hayes, I feel like you kind of, I feel like he was around a lot, and he's a former Limitless champion. So it's like you took shot after shot, and now he's off doing these like huge things. How cool is it for you to see guys like that?
I mean, I think we've just had such a privilege of working with some of the top tier athletes in the game, some people who really take it seriously and are dedicated, because you just can't get to that level without 110% just dedication to the craft and trying to do whatever you can to make it. And the guys you spoke of, MJF, Carmelo, Garcia, I mean, the list goes on and on of people that we've had the privilege to host here in the state of Maine. And I think it speaks to the future too of what people could be seeing on these cards, because you really never know like where these folks are going to be in a year, 2 years, 3 years. Some people it takes off very quick, and for some it's a gradual, steady race, and sometimes it's going to be 15 years for your big break, and you just never know. But there's been a lot of just incredible people, incredible wrestlers who have come through, and it's been an honor to be able to work with them, and a lot of them in a long-term capacity too, which is really cool. And it's even cooler in a sense of like DIJACK. You don't always get the chance to work with people again, and we have this window right now before, because I think he's someone who it's inevitable something big's going to happen with him, and he's going to end up on a nationally televised program again. But to be able to have this window of someone who people, OGs who were here for the first couple of years, I got to see him come up, have some of his first big matches, and now he's back, and who knows what's next for him. But it's really cool, man. It's great to be a part of.
On the topic of people in VLC, I mentioned both Scotty and Dango. Were they two names that when you decided you were taking, and I guess you could talk a little bit about that too. What made you decide that you were going to take the shot on this VLC to try out an arena? And when you did have that thought, when you did decide you were going to take that shot, were Scotty and Dango two names that kind of immediately came to your mind, like, if I can make this work, these are two guys that I definitely want to give like a spot to?
Yeah, definitely on the second part. I mean, the first part, it was really like the timing just fell right. It was, we had this date booked out for Yarmouth. I think we talked on the Limitless pod about that, but there was, I would say at the beginning of the year, there was no plan to do an arena. We had a cold email from the Coliseum, which I honestly interpreted that it was going to be, maybe they wanted to do like a wrestling night with like a Nordiques game, kind of like they're doing in Portland. And that would have been sick, but it was more of, event coordinator, wrestling fan, WWE fabes them, and they want fucking wrestling in there. And we had a fan in the office. We had a fan locally who had pushed for it, and they took a chance on it. So it means a lot to us. And I think right now, too, like, this is since the Cup of last year, actually, it feels like a stretch of, we've had sellouts, we've had great support. It feels like pre-pandemic a little bit, where we were rocking and rolling, and it really made sense to be able to, take a swing at a big arena show like this because, this is, I don't remember when we signed the contract. I think it was March, and it's been a constant climb since then. And absolutely, Scotty Too Hottie, Dango, didn't know it was going to be in this capacity, one-on-one, but I wanted them to, be a part of that. I wanted I wanted it to be like a love letter to Maine wrestling, the biggest Maine wrestling event of all time. And it's not even just limited to them. I mean, we've got Luke Robinson from a town over in Auburn who grew up, born and raised, still today with Wolfpack Fitness operating out of Auburn. He's stepping back inside the ring for one night only, and he's got, I'm not going to spoil it, but he's got some loose ends to tie up. We'll just say that. So that's going to be an honor to host that. Mr. USA Tony Atlas, this is a Per Sessions exclusive.
Oh, let's go.
So he'll be doing a meet and greet, and I'm sure he'll find his way into some trouble that night too. But
that's awesome.
It's just gonna be fun, man. Dango and Scotty Too Hottie were 1 and 2 on my list. Dango's been incredible to work with. Of course, we had to pay off the Scotty Too Hottie impersonator after he beat the shit out of him in Herman. But things happen, and now we're on the road to a match that I didn't think we'd see in Limitless Wrestling or Maine Wrestling. We're slotted to have this as a tag match. Now it's 1-on-1, Dango versus Scotty Too Hottie.
I will admit that I think I've told you this plenty of times that since I came in, I started the dojo for my first Limitless show was The Price You Pay, the show that Alec won the title off of AG. And I think from that show on, you really haven't had a show that's missed. I feel every Limitless show that I got the chance to see or go to personally was packed. Like the AM Vet Center would be packed, and it would be amazing, like matches, amazing talent. And I feel like it's definitely, when I saw the announcement, I was like, that makes sense. Like, I feel like it will definitely be a huge event that's gonna turn out very well because of how well that everything has been going beforehand at the AM Vets and the event center, the Herman Event Center. I know you guys were just there. How cool was that to bring back? I know these were two different shows, but both Swoggle and Danhausen. I'm a little jealous because, I left for the state of Colorado, and you decided, let's bring Swoggle and let's bring Danhausen, two guys that my mom sent me. I have a Swoggle picture, 8x10 that she bought and had him autographed specifically for me, because I texted her and I was like, are you going to a Limitless show? And she's like, yeah. And I went, can you have Swoggle? Can you buy an 8x10 and send it, mail it to me? Because Swoggle's like one of my all-time favorites. And it's like, fuck, of course. Randy brings him back the same time I fucking leave.
I'm still sad that he didn't come out as AJ Swoggle, though. I was really hoping he would.
That would have been great.
That's what you want out of Swoggle? AJ Swoggle?
Yeah.
I do have to admit one thing, though.
I want three-man band.
Three-man band Swoggle?
Speaking of the Coliseum, though, I'm probably the only one here that was around when we did the 5th anniversary show in Portland. And, man, that was an atmosphere. The building wasn't full, but that atmosphere was insane.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I have Samuel Matthews' hot take.
Oh, boy. All right.
First we hit
Samuel Matthews' hot take.
Wow.
I'd never get sick of it.
The
you
hot
take around for the full show. You'll enjoy all the.
The hot take for today is one of the most underrated matches in WWE history is the WLC match. That match from top to bottom was absolutely fantastic, and what was originally booked as a joke tore the absolute house down.
It's
Standing
Swoggle's favorite
ovation.
match.
So,
He says
fun
it on interviews
fact.
all the time.
Yeah. Fun fact. You know how they had the Wii announcers too, like the mini JLB? That's Robbie the Giant.
JLB.
Oh no shit.
The
Yeah,
mini
it is.
Robbie
Yeah,
the
straight up.
JLB is Robbie the
WBL.
Giant.
Here's your fucking hit,
Yeah.
Big Cat. WBL has wrestled a match in Limitless
I've wrestled BBL.
No shit.
as WBL.
Oh,
That's sick.
I want to find that match.
You
Is
can.
It, is it public?
It's him and Troy Nelson in a bull rope match. I don't know where
Oh my
you're.
god, seriously?
I don't know.
That
Where
was great.
Is it a?
So-
I don't think it's
is it a-
online.
no.
Robbie's
it-
great too. Robbie's awesome.
Robbie's great.
I,
yeah.
I literally just rewatched WLC and did not notice that was Robbie.
Yeah.
I think he only got a little bit of. He only got, but they were right on him in the beginning of it. I believe. Here we go. This is the one. This is the
Rumble
one.
kid. Jason Rumble.
Look at him locked in.
I do have a question for you, Randy, about the VLC when we get after we watch this.
All right. Didn't mean to
Absolutely.
cut anybody off, but I was gonna say I think this was what you were looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here by the bad boy from Boston, Jason Rumble, and tonight it was announced November 8th when we return to Brewer, you get a shot at the IWE Heavyweight Championship against Scotty Vegas. Now, how does it feel, a New England Hall of Famer like yourself, to come back here November 8th and get a shot at the most prestigious belt in the state of Maine?
Finally, a little bit of my bitching, my pissing, my moaning and complaining finally got to the goddamn right ears. Because after 17 years of being in this business and kicking ass all the way up 95, Canada, I've been to England twice, I've been all over this world, and since I returned here to IWE, all you've done is blatantly disrespect me, throw me in piss matches, peon matches. But it's about time, because Scotty Vegas, you and I have locked horns once or twice, and I have gotten the better advantage of you on those opportunities. But now it will be a different day. It will be a whole different dawn. November the 8th in Brewer, Maine, right here at the City Limits Cafe and Banquet Hall. Scotty Vegas, you may be the champion, you may be seasoned over those past 3 to 4 years since the last time we met. But when push comes to shove on November 8th, the outcome will be the same. My hand will be raised 1, 2, 3. And you know what? It'll be like the 30th belt that I've held. And it will be the second time that I will be the heavyweight champion of a company in Maine.
Don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen. November 8th, Jason Rumble versus Scotty Vegas.
I definitely fucking cut him off there. I bet he was hot about it. He had a closer, and I stepped on it. But that's a fucking iconic. City Limits. It was City Side Restaurant. I say City Limits since that day.
Do you fucking know that, like, word for word? I'm sitting there watching Randy. And
Yeah, you just.
I've listened to a few
like, I had
times.
to
One of my
mute
favorites.
myself because I was starting to laugh. I was like, he's
That
got
was
this
good.
fucking promo down.
So as a complete hockey nerd too, I can tell you how old that promo is just because this jacket is a Bruins jacket, but it says CCM on it. CCM hasn't made jerseys in the NHL since probably '96.
Wow.
Damn.
So
I got the
When we
Thanksgiving
filmed
one.
that, actually.
Oh, you got
I
to
got-
think. Well, Sam, ask your VLC question.
Yeah, ask your
Then
VLC
we'll
All
go
right.
to Thanksgiving promo.
So, at the last Limitless show, we saw Dango call out Scotty, which seemed like there was some personal business there. We also have another grudge match happening. So, are we going to be tying up a lot of loose ends coming up
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
I mean,
VLC? Is that like going to be a major theme that we might be seeing?
I don't know about major theme. I mean, it's tough to say. I mean, a lot of the matches aren't set yet, too, for the actual tournament matches. But I think
Right.
the non-tournament matches, I mean, we've got a lot to settle here with Dango and Scotty Too Hottie. I think it's 2 generations of Maine wrestling, 2 generations of New England wrestling, really, because, Scotty Too Hottie, you may know him as Scott Taylor. Or Larry Huntley was going around trying to make sure everybody knew he was Skippy Taylor at one point at the last show, too. But, I mean, if you were, like, coming up in the 90s, I mean, he was kind of everywhere for a hot minute until he got signed with the WWE or WWF at the time. But And then Dango, I mean, that was one that, people watched throughout the 2000s and rise to prominence, hold a WWE career for longer than most, 2 times the length of most, I would say. But to have, it's crazy, like, to be able to have them same show, same match, generations colliding. And they're still with 2 of the top organizations today. Dango's killing it weekly in TNA. Scotty Too Hottie on the road with AEW right now. So to somehow find a date that intertwines with the 2 of them, their busy schedules right now, to host this match on the biggest show yet, it's very cool. It's an honor to have them anytime. But they've got a score to settle on Luke Robinson. Yeah, has been eating at him for years. I mean, he does not do a lot of wrestling anymore. Very focused, very successful too with his Wolfpack Fitness ventures. So to get him involved, it's a big deal. I mean, we haven't been able to work with him, I don't believe, since I think it was the fundraiser we did for Mark Godfrey, actually, 2019.
I remember that.
He wrestled Mac Daniels that night. Fantastic match. I mean, he doesn't miss a beat, which is crazy. And he's in probably the best physical condition he's ever been in. So I'm excited for news to break on what that is, because I think it'll be pretty cool.
Just a quick question before we jump into the Thanksgiving promo. I think I got the right one, but you got tons of talent that come in through Limitless. Is there any particular one that you would like to see get a call up from either AEW or WWE?
All of them. I mean, everybody that we work with in some capacity, I believe in them and want them to succeed. And I think there's a lot on the Limitless roster you could see going there right now. I mean, Channing Thomas, world champ, he's traveling the country, killing it right now. Aaron Rourke, I think, is about to take off and have a huge fucking career. Gabby Forza, in such a quick time, such a quick amount of time, is crazy. Like
my wife's favorite.
Yeah, my girlfriend's too.
Rightfully so.
My wife's a Boofa fan.
Boofa, that's a perfect one too. Boofa, I just think from a crowd connection standpoint, not many people have what he has. It's few and far between. So it's impressive to see. It's a laundry list of them, man. But yeah, I think a lot of them are. They're getting their reps. They're ready to be on TV, and just take somebody taking a chance on them.
I love talking about Boofa because I hit it off with him with the first show that you had him in. It was in, I want to say it was a Fatal 4-Way, and it was like BRG, Boofa, Ryan Mooney, and somebody else. I want to say, and then it was either like it was a couple days later.
Mortar.
Maybe. Mortar. I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember that a couple days later I was at the dojo, and I remember you asking me who stood out to me in that Fatal 4-Way, and I was like, well, they all were really good, but Boofa had like a connection. Like I was like, Boofa, you got to bring Boofa, but he had a connection, I could tell. And then you started booking him consistently, and now he's like everybody's shit is Boofa, and I'm always like, I'm so glad that he kept coming back, because he's such a cool dude behind the scenes too. It's not just the persona when he walks through the curtain and then he's a dick backstage. He's a super good dude behind the scenes too. So I love Boofa all around.
Yeah, Boof's great. All right. Yeah, this is the one Murdoch was talking about.
Oh my god.
Primer Inc.
All right. Bring the bags, boy. Ethan, come on. Let's go.
Oh, I forgot. Ethan's a huge character in this.
Come on.
Sorry. That's pathetic. Hey, you know what? I got an idea. What? I got a job for you, right, Frank?
I'm gonna wrestle for you guys on Thanksgiving?
No. Not a chance. Wait, maybe? No. Why don't you go get us a nice, beautiful turkey dinner? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Get some, some turkey, right? Let's have some wine. Wine. And get us some squash!
All right.
Yeah, go! Come on! All right. Why are we back here?
What is this? Guys. I got your Thanksgiving all set for you. It's the best primary Thanksgiving ever. It's the best restaurant in town. You guys are going to love it. Better be. Hey, well, I'll be showing you your table.
All right. Hey, let's do that. All right.
Hey, maybe.
You took us in this. What the hell?
It's a piece of cardboard on a shopping cart. What am I supposed to say? I'm not going under this. Oh my god.
Like a fucking jail cell.
What is that? Come on! What's this?
Now you're gonna cut the turkey.
And you get
I need wine.
back.
Give me wine. What is wrong with this guy? What? I don't believe this. What is this?
I don't know.
This is unbelievable. He better be here soon. That's all I gotta say.
Is that a friggin' light switch?
Oh, man. Guys. Whoa! Be careful!
Sorry.
What is not even a wine glass?
Is this wine?
Yes, it's wine. That's all you can get, but it's wine.
Oh.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, man. Damn it, Ethan! Is that delayed?
Yeah,
You moron! Oh.
Sorry. Let me go get you the food.
Yes, get the food! Jesus. What's wrong with it?
It's dripping off the table.
It's a piece of damn cardboard.
I don't know what to call it.
Where's our damn food?
Coming, guys. I got your food. Right,
Come on.
Come here. Food. Awesome. Sir.
That's.
Hey, it's Dillingham!
It's empty.
Turkey. Wait,
and
God.
where's the squash?
That's deli turkey. Obviously turkey, Teddy.
What?
You gotta be. That's ridiculous.
What is this? No!
Jesus Christ! Fucking block screen.
Can I ask one legit question about that?
Yeah.
What was up with Teddy's hair?
Yeah, I was gonna say something too. The fucking lightning bolts.
Yes.
That's just like face paint on the side of his head. Like a very interesting. He's had a lot of looks.
Yeah.
Throughout his time, you know, a lot of looks.
All right. Well, I know that we're gonna be wrapping it up here soon because I know that you got other stuff to do and need to head home here. But I would like to talk a little bit about the training school that kind of made all four of us that sit on the pod. Kind of the origin of what got you, like, what made you think about starting a school, because there are plenty of promotions that don't have a corresponding school to go along with it. So what kind of gave you the inspiration to start the school, and then what was kind of the generations throughout? I don't know if you've always been in the building that the dojo's in now, or if it was like a move, like, so kind of the history behind the school.
Yeah, I mean, we had always kind of wanted a hub. There had been, I mean, there was no school in Maine wrestling in my era, so it was just you're coming to seminars or training sessions before events, which is at the least maybe 2 times a month, at the most maybe 4 times a month, and that's how you were getting started at that time. So it was taking a long time for some people. It was growing pains when you can only get in the ring maybe 1 or 2 times a month and have the chance to learn. So. We just, especially, we acquired the ring in, I think the beginning of 2016. So we had that, and there was different eras where we were putting that too. Like, we were running shows so often at the American Legion in Orono. It was in the basement for a couple years of the American Legion, and we just grabbed it and set it up when the time came. But 2018 rolled around. We were looking, and it wasn't Brewer specific. It wasn't, I don't know. We were just looking for a space that fit, that would be acquainted with what we were trying to do. It's not necessarily it's a noisy operation, it's also something that you've got to have a certain room size for. It's got to have a ceiling to it. It's a lot of qualifications to put a 16 by 16 wrestling ring and not have noise complaints coming in based on where you're at. So it was the right fit, and we had the right fit come about. We have been here the entire time since I believe we moved in October of 2018 and became operational November of 2018, and it really grew from there. I mean, we were lucky to have guys in the area: Alexander Lee, Aiden Agro, Danger Kid, Eric Johnson, Ace Romero, Calvin Strange, who have all been huge parts of the school, different eras. And I mean, it was Andy. You were pretty early. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I was just literally thinking about that. If you guys started in November, started operations, I started training in February.
Yeah,
so it was the next year. So it was 3 months, basically.
I think the only people before you who stuck it out were Mac Daniels, Dave Dyer, Doug Weiser, and I think Matty B, referee Matt Bruce. I think you caught a bit of him, and Jared McKay as well. Phil Urich, Bobby Coops with the scoops.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it was very small when we first started, and just we just kind of kept plugging.
I think that's the cool thing. I mean, all four of us have all started at the dojo. I mean, the dojo is what gave us a home to kind of to expand on our career, and now all four of us have had varying levels of success. I mean, Sam, you're just now starting out, but you're already getting booked all over the place, and people already hate your guts, which, I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. So, but I mean,
I make it easy.
Yeah,
at least I try.
I mean, me and Dylan went up and down the East Coast as the Seawolves, and now they're killing it as the Wild. I'm out in Colorado doing my own thing, and it's like we all owe it to the dojo. So it's very grateful. I've always said props to the dojo. I'm very grateful that you did decide and stuck it out through everything, through the pandemic, through all the things that happened, and still decided to keep it going, because I think all four of us can say that we owe it to the
Ooh.
I think
so,
all four of us can say we owe it to those.
But here's the thing, is you didn't add the third option. There's three options here.
Bad luck.
Either Big Cat is an unsafe worker, Big Cat is just extremely unlucky, or Big Cat's out to fucking hurt people.
So the only problem with that last one is if we keep hurting everyone, we don't have anyone to work.
Yeah.
But then you have everything.
But here's the thing, bro. That's not the way I want to earn everything. I want to earn it. I don't want to just be like, no one's here for me to, you know.
The chat has spoken.
I can't see the chat. All I can see is this. So.
The chat said that Big Cat 66% to 33% was an unsafe worker.
Damn.
All right. Well, we can continue this. Thank you, Randy, for joining us.
Yeah,
I was told
Thanks
10 was the cutoff time, so thank you for joining us and talking a little bit about VLC, and also giving us the VLC exclusive that Mr. USA Tony Atlas will be in the house at VLC. You want to plug all of the socials and everything that you want to plug, and give your closing thoughts, and then you're more than welcome to take off here. Thank you again.
Yeah, it's been a blast, guys. I'd love to come on again. Maybe as the cup gets closer, we could do a little breakdown of the bracket and everything.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, let's do it. We've talked about it at length, but August 17th is the biggest show in Limitless Wrestling history. We're going to the historic Coliseum, Lewiston, Maine. Floor seats almost sold out. I checked this morning. There's 8 third-row seats left. 4th row almost gone as well, and then it's up for grabs from there. So I'm very excited for it. As you said, Scotty Too Hottie versus Dirty Dango, Luke Robinson in action, Donovan DIJACK making his Limitless Wrestling return, and then, I mean, we're going to be flooded with match announcements here once Crunch Time's in the books next week. So there's going to be a lot coming at you. Of course, our next stop, Crunch Time, next Saturday, July 20th, Yarmouth, Maine. That's where a lot's going to be decided. There's an over-the-top rope battle royal. JT Dunn fighting Des Cole for a spot in the tournament. That was a first-round matchup last year. Now only one can advance. Title for title, Limitless Wrestling. Let's
Wrestling. Isn't that history? That's history, right?
PRG. It's never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened in the same match. So that is historic. And it's really cool, too, like the scenario. I mean, they're two true building blocks of Let's Wrestle. I think really grew and found themselves through Let's Wrestle, came to Limitless Wrestling together as a tag team, and now years later, here we are. So cool scenario there. Rip Bison taking on the Southern Flamingo, Cody Lane, in his Limitless return, and Ashley Vox back on that show. Puff.
That's crazy. I can't wait to see that.
I'm so excited that Ashley's back.
This will be my first time seeing Ashley Vox live, and I'm very excited for it.
She's magic. She's legit one of my favorite wrestlers to watch. Straight up. I can't wait. I'm so happy she's back. Recently engaged. Congratulations.
Yes, I just saw that.
But yes, we got some fun stuff coming up. Let's Wrestle too. Plug in. I mean, we've got a lot of the stuff actually from our last event, the Maine Whoopie Pie Fest, which just went live on IWTV. That's getting uploaded for free right to the Limitless Wrestling Dojo YouTube. Cool. So a lot of free stuff coming there soon. We're putting up free stuff every week too on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube, and then anywhere you want to find us on social media at LW Maine, limitlesswrestling.com to keep up with everything. And I think that's pretty much it from me, guys.
Well, thank you again for joining.
Great.
We will
Thanks for
definitely
coming, Andy.
be Kat or me will be in touch with you on once the VLC gets closer and crunch time gets over. Maybe we can do a crunch time recap and then have you back on to talk more about the brackets and matchups and the history behind it. So thank you for being here, and you are all set to go.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you guys. Appreciate
Thanks
you.
so much, Randy.
Thank you for your time, buddy.
All right.
Button.
Yeah, button. Yeah. There.
All right, now let's talk shit.
No.
That was
As he's still listening in, like, you motherfuckers.
that one and
Son of a bitch.
Perry Von Vicious. It has to be like one of my favorite interviews we've done so far. I was enjoying that.
I like Scrutchies, man.
Oh
Plus
yeah,
Scrutchies
Scrutchy too. I'm sorry, I completely forgot
Yeah.
about Scrutchy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You know why you forget about that one?
There it is.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
Somebody
about.
was taking a damn cat nap, or as I like to call them, cat comas.
You know what?
I mean, not
hope
to
that we
brag,
don't have
but Scrutchy's interview was the first one where I took over the interview segments, and now banger after banger after banger. You're not to brag.
Let's
or
not go
anything.
that far. Let's not go that far.
Keep talking shit there, Sam. We might have a match coming up sometime.
don't
God
give a
forbid you
fuck.
accidentally get hurt.
God forbid I blow out your ribs again.
I before that match, I'm taping everything. I'm fucking wearing 6 knee braces. I'm wearing shoulder protection. I'm coming out in nothing less than a damn suit of armor.
Hold on. Kat, I don't know if this will get us flagged. It probably will. But if you could find Norman Smiley when he was wrestling for the WCW Hardcore title, the way he would dress, that's all I can think right now.
It's funny. This is a complete off tangent, but as I was watching the long intro, the long timer for the pod, I realized that at the show that I think you debuted for Let's Sam when you and Dad teamed together, I noticed that he did a fucking backpack stunner, which is so funny. Because that's low key one of the moves that I've been thinking about doing and that I've been researching and practicing lately is doing a backpack stunner. And then I saw him do it and I was like, motherfucker!
I have to
remind my goddamn trainers.
Dude, he did that to me my first match.
That is the first time I've ever seen it, and I was like, motherfucker!
I have to remind Dad on a regular basis about the moves that he does do.
Dude, we all do. He'll look at us and be like, what do I do?
Where do
you want to start?
And we were before that.
What do I do?
Before that match, we were talking about different moves and stuff, and I was like, he's like, yeah, I do. I was like, you should do the backpack stunner again, and so he called it in that match because he remembered to do it.
Yeah, look at this.
That's how Sam's coming out.
He's in full goalie gear.
That's exactly how I'm coming out.
I remember the first time. So funny thing is,
That's
the first
the
time I
swag
met
was
Dad, was I wrestled him at Fairfield. That was the first time I had ever met him because it was during his comeback, when he just had started coming back. I had never met him in training. I had never met him prior. I had heard about him a lot because I was teaming with Dylan at the time. Never fucking met him. And then I showed up and Larry was like, it was an AWA show. So Larry,
oh, is this what I almost died at?
Yeah. This is the one. Yeah. But I wrestled
Were
Dad
you
in a singles
Cat?
match. Remember? No, this was the one we've already talked about, the tag match when fucking Eric tried to give the Tiger Driver or Tiger Powerbomb thing, and
I've never taken one before, and I was like,
almost died. But I wrestled Dad in a singles match because it was one of those. It was a Larry special where it was one of those, singles matches. We jumped Dad at the end or the tag match things, and yeah. But I had never met Dad before, so it literally I showed up, and it was it actually Larry was super stressed about that match for some reason, or that show for some reason. So Dad booked that show. I remember because he was walking around and he was like, "Yeah, okay, so it's me and you." And I stopped and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Who are you?" I'm sorry, who are you again? That is not the match, Cat. That is our match.
Yeah. Speaking of unsafe worker, fucking you. Getting people hurt, you fucking rocked me at this match. Do you remember how you did it?
because you
Me?
don't know how to protect yourself. No, this is a match. This is a match I don't look back on because it's back when my gear sucked and I wasted, $300 on the gear maker to make me gear that was nothing like I fucking told him and what I told him it was going to be. So, I don't watch this match back because I don't like watching the matches back where I'm wearing this gear.
You mean like my purple biker shorts?
Yeah, the biker shorts. I'm pretty sure you got from the
I
same guy
never,
that
ever want to hear Dylan Nix and biker shorts in the same damn sentence again.
I'm really interested. This was early. This was early, Levi Spade.
This is how I got rocked.
Like first year of my career.
Of course you can't see it because coach is in the fucking way.
Oh yeah, this one where you pulled a Jason Devine and turned your head into my fucking.
No, I was
knee.
too low. I was too low, and your
Hold
knees just
on,
went into my face.
Levi, who made your gear this gear? Was it Alberto?
Yeah.
Weird, because all my other gears Alberto. It looks fine. I don't know.
No,
I'm not saying he's always on point, but
fucking rocked at that. I'm like, oh,
I do remember that. No, I'll stick. I actually happened to. I happened to have washed my shit from last show, so I actually happen to have my gear here. I'll stick to making my own gear from now on.
Remember who I wrestled that show? That was me and Primer. I actually hit him with the 3 amigos. When I hit him with the first one, we went to roll for the second one, and he's like, hold on, I'm going to puke. And I was like, holy shit. And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, all right. So we went for the second one.
See, here I thought Cat was, pulling up the match with Dad like a good host would, but.
No, I was just wanting to show that.
That match.
I'm also not the only unsafe worker.
Is
that match available?
Yeah, it's on the dojo page. Unsafe worker.
One of my favorite unsafe.
Cat doesn't know how to fucking take something. I'm 1 year into my career, not even a year into my career. I'm not even half a year into my career when we had that match. Cat has already been multiple years into wrestling and doesn't know how to take double knees, and it makes me an unsafe worker. Motherfucker, you can't deflect the fact that you hurt everybody you fucking wrestle.
It wasn't multiple years. It was only 1 year. I was only a year ahead of you at that point. And 2, you're the only guy in the dojo that fucking does that shit. So yeah, of course I don't know how to fucking take it.
I don't even do that shit anymore because that's a lie. Dad does that.
So I actually had a fun moment. Speaking of like the unsafe worker stuff, I was in a battle royal with was it Mark Moment? I think it was. Yeah, it was Mark Moment, and I hit him with a back elbow, and it wasn't really that bad. It was a thud. I hear him go, ugh. Lighten up, and I was like, no.
What am I looking for in here?
Nothing. This is just a pretty decent match for how early on I was, and the fact that me and Dad had never even met. You should jump to the knee I gave him. I did the Kemiguri, which is the only time I've ever fucking done that. It was during the heat, so jump forward.
Okay, I was gonna say if we're gonna watch this full match, we should we'll watch it at the end.
Only time I've ever done the fucking Kemiguri. And bang, right to Dylan's fucking gut.
You bastard.
Hey, it's not my fault.
That's Ben's fault.
Geez, you're getting your ass kicked a lot, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's Ben. What do you expect?
Oh, yeah. And this was Dad forgetting where we were going. I got caught up on the ropes. I was so mad.
Jeez, he ate that fucking knee.
It's Ben.
Jeez, he ate that fucking DDT too.
It's Ben. What do you expect?
Can we just talk about how smooth I am on that slide out? I love that slide out. I'm so glad I told Aaron Corbin.
Yeah, I love that fucking slide out too.
Shit chop.
That's actually, if you look at Ben's face, yes.
We
like,
used
go back a little bit. You watch Ben's face when you chop him. He's like, no.
We used it a lot during our tag matches, which it worked way better in the tag matches. Like the Allen Falls match, I was just rewatching for the Demon's Run compilation, and we used that same cutoff.
The slide out?
Yeah. Remember, Ike was chasing me around the ring. I slid out. Ike chased me, and then I slid in. You grabbed Ike's foot.
Yeah. It's been
Jeez. Oh, those are fucking toes. Ow.
No, it isn't. If you watch the way Levi does it, his foot flexes out.
No, it isn't.
And he flicks
I
his
know
toe
how to
up.
do that.
I know. I've watched him do that kick 100,000 times.
Well, it looks good because it looked like you fucking just soccer kicked him in the back.
I know it does. It's almost like that's my thing.
Actually, it's funny is I actually started doing it the exact same way, and I think little Joe called me out about kicking someone with my toe, and I'm like, I know. Watch the way I'd actually do it.
Oh, this is when I debuted the three euros. This was the show that I had the idea for doing the three of them, and then I go out to the middle for the final one and move.
Well,
that right there. If you watch when Ben did that, that's Ben going, what am I doing right now? I'm wrestling like sweep.
That one was fine. This is the one I hit him.
Oh, fucking gross.
The first one is beautiful. You see you could see my knee go right up his shoulder, like it was beautiful. But then Dad stood there and sold
I'm gonna eat this.
And I was like, "You motherfucker!" And I grabbed him out. I didn't mean to, but I drilled straight.
Me too.
I was like, "Fuck."
Hey Joey, at least I can throw kicks. All right. And you know what? Come talk to you when you grow up and actually shut up, Levi.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, okay, let's get
I
on
can
the
throw both you motherfuckers. I'll just throw you.
news. Damn it!
What other news?
Because I got till 11, then I gotta take off.
Okay, what news? Well, we had Money in the Bank last weekend.
Oh, can we not? Can we skip that news?
Oh
Why?
yes,
Because it's
94% of it was awful.
Yeah, it sucks.
I know it was
I
awful,
sat
but
on
I'm
the couch
going to
watch it, and I was on my phone 84.
Listen, no, we
go
in
over the good shit.
in
That's
all
fine.
in all fairness. No. In all fairness, we shit on AEW when they fuck shit up. We need
Exactly.
to shit on
Thank you,
WWE to
Samuel
fuck
Matthews.
shit up.
Thank you, Samuel Matthews. No one cares.
No one
Anywho.
cares because Daddy paid for everything.
Oh my god. Anywho, before we fucking start shooting there,
I think it's
Nick,
good, Levi.
start
I'm
shooting.
joking. I'm joking.
I know, but some people might not think it's a joke.
I'm
Anywho,
kidding, kids. I'm kidding. Please.
anywho,
I think I killed everyone.
yes,
Yeah, no.
Mon-
What I was gonna say does not beat out what you just said.
Money in the bank.
I was gonna say.
Money in the bank.
Money to go.
Money in the bank.
Money in the bank. Let's change subject here.
Oh, I'm so
All
glad.
right, so this spot, like, I wasn't sure what they were going for, and that bump is disgusting.
Actually, you know what I thought they were going to do? I thought they were going to do the edge spot.
They're gonna do
exactly. Yes. Yes.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
I
they were
thought
gonna
so
do
as
the
well.
I thought they were going to do the edge.
I don't know what happened, but I'm almost positive they were going for the edge spot, and maybe Gable's grip slipped, and he knew he was going down, so he just fucking ate it and then went to the spear.
I don't know, because
Joey's trying to flag us for copyright infringement. So
that's all right. Joke's on you. That happens anyway.
It'll happen anyway.
No, I don't. I think it was planned that way because Jay's moving the ladder away.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I wonder if he was going to catch him though when he was falling.
He may have been in the wanting to catch him in the mid-air.
Yeah.
But
So my thing with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, the ladder match was good. Drew Mack did not need the briefcase. Like, I understand the storyline behind it. Trust me.
No.
He didn't need the briefcase for that storyline, though. Punk could have actually interfered with him winning the briefcase, and that it was still worked perfectly.
No,
They could have
it
gave the
needed it.
briefcase. No, it did not.
No, it
In
did.
no way, shape, or form, it did not need it.
Wasting the briefcase like that just kills a lot of stories that can come from having the briefcase.
But what story needs the briefcase?
Honestly,
literally anybody else in that fucking match could have could have used the briefcase to push.
They could have,
another
correct. They could have used it, but anybody can use it at any point in time. What I'm saying is, what other story?
Dude, Chad Gable. Let me go with just Chad Gable, because for him to have the briefcase and look at Alpha Academy like, I'm the Money in the Bank, you know, and you're going to come back and listen to me because I'm the guy with the contract now. You're going to help me win it, and that will end up fracturing it later down the line.
But why would the Wyatt Six let that happen with everything they've done?
I don't whatever the wide sticks. Let me get back to this though. This is I got a point. Give me a second. This will be a callback too. Y'all remember when Otis won it a few years back, and he lost the briefcase? This could be a chance for them to actually get Otis back to the briefcase if they want to go that direction. Why Gable goes, well, if you think you're so good, I'll put the briefcase up. You're never gonna beat me. Boom, Otis beats him. Crowd goes insane.
Organically, but
that's
Chad Gable is already over.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be in an already clogged main event scene.
So is Drew Mack.
But he's part of that main event scene. That's clogged. So what we're looking at here, and this is what the reality is when you break it down, is people are fantasy booking it because now there's not the suspense over the year of the men's Money in the Bank, and it makes people's butt hurt.
No, it doesn't make my butt hurt. It just did not need the damn briefcase.
Let me explain the psychology here behind. No, I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say that. I'm sitting here like Donald Trump. Okay, you said it. I didn't.
Up in your background.
We don't bring your Shido up.
All right. Anyway, but here's why it makes sense in my mind for it to happen to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, this entire storyline has always been just this close to getting the world title. Right?
Sure.
When he got to, his whole thing was that he deserves it, the bloodline kept screwing him over, that he earned the shot. Boom, you get to
screwing him over.
Right. Yeah. You get to the Royal Rumble. He gets the shot at Elimination Chamber to face Seth Rollins. CM Punk comes back, all this shit's happened, bada boom, bada boom. Here you now have Drew McIntyre winning the world title, finally having his WrestleMania moment in front of the crowd. And then it's taken away from him because of CM Punk. That drives a man a little bit insane. Now, he's earned another shot with Money in the Bank.
That's setting the plague.
Earns another shot with Money in the Bank. It's a foolproof cash-in. Here he is thinking, psychology-wise, I've taken out CM Punk, left him bleeding. Here's my world title. It's in the grasp of his hand, and then the person he hates the most rips it away from him. Now you have a Triple H, Shawn Michaels-esque feud going into SummerSlam.
I mean, you already had it as a thing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But this escalates it to a different level.
I agree with Sam, and I agree with Andy. I think it's both ways. I think you kind of needed it. The only problem is I hate when you already knew it was going to happen. I hate when you get those.
I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody knew it was going to happen.
The minute Drew cashed in, I was like, Punk's going to come.
Yeah.
And also he fucked Seth, too.
Yeah, and Sam came over with my buddy too, and even my buddy was like, "Yeah, I don't like this kind of this shit where it's constantly like back and forth of screwing each other out." Everybody has their different opinion and everything, but yeah, no, I agree with both of you. Like, I think that maybe it should have gone to either like Chad Gable or like even like
Jimmy Uso would have worked.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Oh, my pick.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. It was Jay. Yeah. Okay.
Jay. No, not Jay, because I want to see the Bloodline versus Bloodline at WrestleMania.
The one I wanted to win it never had a chance.
Who's that?
So Andrade. I'm a huge Andrade.
Yeah.
I think he's fantastic. But yeah, there was no chance he was going to win it. That's who I would have gave it to.
Yeah.
So
boring Levi. He's on his fucking phone.
I think Gable would have worked, honestly. Andrade would have been a left field pick, honestly, and it would have been interesting. There's a few guys on there, But it's just like I said, I don't think Drew needed it. I think you could have still done everything you did without wasting the briefcase.
Yeah,
because it was an obvious thing. Bloodline versus Bloodline War Games. Yes, Murdoch.
yes,
I agree.
Yes, I agree. But yeah, like everybody was saying too, the Money in the Bank, it wasn't as good. It wasn't this good this year.
Actually, speaking of Bloodline, I want to bring this up. Did anyone else think this? Like, so we watched the main event. Like, Solo has.
Thanks for reminding me. I forgot to grab that botch.
All right. Solo's got something. Like, it's not much. Like, I remember when Cena called him like a low rent Taz, and not quite that, but he feels like a kind of like a mafioso, like a Don. Like, hey, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. That's what it kind of feels like to me. Tamatonga, I can never remember. Yeah, Tamatonga. He's got something. He's got a little bit of like, he's a good worker, and he's got a little bit of mystique. Tonga Loa, man, I'm like, what is this? Jacob Fatu, though, that guy's gonna be a superstar. I'm calling that right now. He's gonna be a freaking superstar. He came out there, and I'm just like, what is this? Because he's got like this like I will murder you thing going, and I'm kind of like, all right.
Yeah,
I've
really enjoyed Jacob Fatu for sure.
But also, Cat's pulling it up. But how do you script a low blow? I mean, come on.
I'm glad you knew exactly what I was looking for.
The second, did you see the second one close up?
Yeah, he punched him in the face.
Punches Tonga Loa right in the head.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh man, somewhere, freaking Haku's like, what the hell, brother? What the you fucked that up?
Yes. I've been trying to figure out what it's been.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's 100% what it is.
All right, I'm gonna cue in here on this comment here and on your guys' comments that you just made. Jacob Fatu was already a superstar. You just have to have watched MLW. All of these fucking people are like, oh my god, he's gonna be so good. Like WWE, like he's gonna be so good now that he's in WWE. Motherfuckers, he was already good. He was the fucking king of MLW. It's called watch more fucking independent wrestling, and you would know Jacob Fatu is already fucking peak. He just has a bigger fucking platform to be as fucking good as he is.
That's what it is. That's really kind of what I'm going. He's going to be a superstar in WWE because
he punches KO in the taint first, right there in his gooch, right followed by punching his brother in the head.
I love that KO doesn't even sell the first one. He's kind of like, nope.
It's Cat. You're muted. Cat, you're muted.
Sorry, thank you. I'm trying to see like the actual one where somebody did a close up and you can just watch him getting punched right in the face. I'll find it later.
By the way, Adam, I gotta shout out, man. Adam Murdoch of the Syndicate, man. He's a good brother. So thank you for being on tonight, man. Get chilling out with us.
Thank you.
Come on the pod.
Yeah, you should definitely come on the pod.
I know you've got some history to tell, Murdoch. You wanna come on the pod? Hit me up.
One, I know we're finishing up with
Sure.
Yeah.
Which sucks because
the bloodline stuff. But the big thing that I can't wait to talk about is Stephanie Vaquer.
Yes, we'll get to that, but I'm trying
to
finish.
I gotta say congratulations. It's Tiffy time.
Tiffy time.
Yeah, it's Tiffy time.
So
the best. Oh my God! Hold on, quick side note about that. So Barnaby does the whole. It's time when he comes out to the ring, right? It's Barnaby Combs. Oh, it's hard. It's work. It's time to go to work. It was the funniest thing.
Inside your head.
First time.
Shut the fuck up.
The first time we see Tiffy come out, Tiffy Stratton go, it's Tiffy time. Barnaby's like, yo, it was Elimination Chamber. He posted this. He's like, yo, you steal my shit? Then she did everything in the Elimination Chamber. Barnaby's like, you know what? You can have
it. So fucking you guys, Money in the Bank, women's ladder match. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
dude, the pound
do this, please, for the love of God! Oh my God! Somebody get the damn paramedics!
Yes! Yeah. I was thinking that too. Sam's sitting there on the couch next to me. We're watching this, and she's like, what just happened? And I'm like, someone just died. Like, legit, I think we just witnessed a murder.
TV does not do it justice.
No.
This angle is way worse than it was shown on TV.
Yeah.
So Io hits and basically goes to her knees when she hits the mat, and for the rest of the match, she is literally grabbing the back of her ass. Like she hurt herself.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's no way she did not.
What about her?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ugh.
What about Zoe's botch on coming over on Lyra Vaqueria?
I didn't see that one.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is a good one for Joey because yes, I can imagine that. Everyone probably went.
Yeah, I bet. I fucking bet. Ugh. But yeah, we had some things, other things of Money in the Bank as well. We had John Cena announce his retirement. I had the little clip of that.
Oh, I've been watching Cena. I cannot tell you how long, man. I can't imagine WWE without Cena. It's kind of like so. My guys growing up, of course, like Randy said, a Shawn Michaels, a Triple H, like the Undertaker, guys like that. And now these guys are all retiring, and I'm like, oh, Cena's gonna be around for another 10 years. Nope.
No. Did you hear Punk's promo on Monday where he was saying like, hopefully they can step in the ring one last time before he leaves?
Yes, that'd be awesome.
That would be a great fucking match.
That'd be awesome.
Shortly after the Cena announcement thing, I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a Facebook like a post from somebody that, you know, like I follow on Facebook, and they post different, you know, takes and matches and stuff like that. And they were like, "Dear WWE creative, please give Cena don't give him the Kurt Angle run where, you know, you make him just lose to a bunch of new talent to make them. He's been a fucking superstar his entire career. Let him go out as a fucking superstar. Let him win the fucking world title one more time so he finally breaks the record that everybody's been wanting him to break, and then let him fucking retire as a superstar. That's what everybody wants." And I looked at the post and I was like, you know, I kind of agree. But then at the same time, I looked at the post and I went, and you know, if this is how they booked Cena's final run in fucking 6 months, I could go back on this Facebook post. I could go back on your Facebook page and it's going to be, "Dear WWE creative, stop booking Cena like a fucking superstar. Yeah. Nobody wants to see Cena." And I'm like, that's if that's what you fucking believe, then stand by it. But I know that it's like, that's what everybody wants. No, the fuck it's not. If that's how WWE books Cena's final run, I guarantee every time I open my Facebook or Instagram feed, it's going to be, why the fuck is WWE pushing John Cena again? Why the fuck is WWE doing this to Cena? And I'm like, because it's his final fucking run.
You know what I want Cena to do? Do you remember last time he had the U.S. title and he was doing like the John Cena Open Challenge and he'd wrestle like newcomers, go out there? He wasn't the main event, but he'd go out there and put on a really good match with like Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens, or like when those guys are coming up. That's what they should do. Let Cena win like a mid-card title. I don't think he's held the IC title. Let him win the IC title and go, all right, man, John Cena IC title match for the next year. Whoever wants some, come get some. And this you can debut new guys like that. You can debut like Jimmy Baba Ganoush. You know, I can't think of anyone right offhand. But this would be a great way to bring new guys in. Cena wrestles them. They don't have to win because they're new. But they wrestle them, get the Cena rub, look good, next, you know, and they go on.
Doesn't even need to be debuting guys. Give Cena the fucking IC title and have guys like Carmelo Hayes. Have the NXT guys that have already been making their names. Have guys like Carmelo Hayes. Have guys like Ilo Dragunov. Yeah. Have guys like fucking have guys like that. That guys with a wildly different style than you've ever seen Cena fucking wrestle against.
Oh, can I say something? So this is off tangent, off everything. This is one of those things in wrestling that kind of drives me a little bit crazy. Is when guys don't wear knee pads. So that's Ilya reminded me of this. Dude, it drives me bananas. You have knees. They have a shelf life. Please wear pads.
I wear 2 sets. For anybody that doesn't know, I wear 2 sets. I have an underlayer set and I have actual trace pads that go over that. I wear 2 sets because my knees are so fucked that I can't.
My knees are so braced.
I wear 2 sets because my knees are so fucked that I'm like, nope, there's no shot.
Is one of those. Tyler Bates is another one like that. You know, I get it. It's a lot of it's like you're in Europe. It's like that. Like Pete Dunne, another one. It's a European style. I get that, but my God, guys, you have knees.
I can't fucking.
Yeah, I see that. And plus, like Tyler Bates. So when he won the NXT UK title, they put the belt around his waist. He looked naked. Because all he had on was his trunks. He has no wrist tape on. He has no knee pads on.
I'll
He's
say
got little
it.
tiny boots.
Even during the
Punk.
even
I love
during
the
the
video.
hardcore match.
I'll save you.
Even during the hardcore match that we wrestled in September, I still had my fucking pads on. Go back.
Yeah.
I'm wearing jeans and my t-shirt. I still had fucking knee pads on. They were underneath my fucking jeans because there was no shot I was going out there without fucking pads on. I wasn't
I had
doing
the same
that.
thing, man. I had knee pads under my jeans. I was like, you know what? I like my knees.
Yep.
They feel better now in my 40s than they did in my 30s. I want to keep them that way.
Dude, my
It
knees
does help. I lost like 60 pounds. So
my knees are fucking shot. I don't need to friggin' make them worse.
Listen, God nerfed me with paper knees because he knew I'd be too powerful otherwise.
My knees are offset because I used to be bow-legged. So if this is where your knee's supposed to be, my knee is like this. Because I was bow-legged growing up, so my knees are very misshapen and like weird and offset, and they aren't centered properly. And yeah, so I'm like, nah, I'm good. I need my knees, thank you.
I just have a weird offset collarbone because I broke it. So.
All right, let's get to the.
It goes like this now.
I'm fading here, guys.
Let's get to the Cena.
We're going to build so many unforgettable lasts. The 2025 Royal Rumble will be my last. The 2025 Elimination Chamber will be my last. And I'm here tonight to announce that in Las Vegas, WrestleMania 2025 will be the last WrestleMania I compete in.
Sad, but
He's been part of our lives forever. And plus, now he's in Hollywood, man. He's Peacemaker, you know. He's got a career beyond the WWE.
Right, exactly. Now, to finish off at the this part of the segment, the biggest talking point of Money in the Bank was sadly the Seth Rollins and Damian Priest botch. The ref not kicking out, not letting the 3 count, not more of a. The speculation is that he was rocked when the knee connected with Damian Priest. I think, my opinion, he got rocked and then knocked the fuck out when he hit the mat. He probably did the same thing I did, bounce his head off the fucking mat after he got rocked. So, thankfully, we have a fan recorded there.
Oh.
Fan did this WWE. Don't put that on me.
And wait a minute.
So, he looks fine here.
Yeah, fine.
Falcon. Oh.
Lifts him up.
And oh.
And
I
he's fucking
think it's
bad.
there.
He bounced
So I think it's there because if you watch the way he goes up for the Falcon Arrow, he gives 0 post.
I don't even need to rewatch it. I can tell you he bounced his head. Whether it was Seth didn't give him enough room or Seth didn't protect him enough on the way down, he bounced his head. Yeah, I could see it the minute I watched it. I haven't watched anything Money in the Bank. So
okay, so here's the thing. Kat and I have been through this with refs before. The ref should have counted 3. I'm sorry. They could have easily fixed that. On 100% could have fixed that.
That is the reason we tell people.
3.
That is the reason we tell refs, whether you're new, old, whatever it is. If the ref hasn't paid any fucking attention to the finish, if a ref asks me what's the finish, I look at him and I say when I don't kick out, or when they don't kick out, or when they tap out. There is a reason that we say that, and it's because shit like that makes it a fucking show. Shit like that pulls people from the fucking fantasy, from the story that we're fucking telling. The clear as fucking day 3 count that gets made to stand up and say it's only 2, A, makes you look like a fucking idiot. B, makes the wrestlers look like a fucking idiot. C makes WWE look like a fucking idiot. There are plenty of times that shit has happened in the past for WWE that they have gone forward and fixed the fucking problem.
And I'm glad
that is why we fucking tell people. The point is to make it as realistic as possible and tell the fucking story. You do shit like that, it makes everybody look fucking stupid, and everybody, all the fucking fans get pulled out of it. Like, oh yeah, that's right. This is a fucking scripted thing that, you know, all this other shit is clearly going to happen, especially when the match then continues and Drew comes out and cashes in and Punk comes out and does this and all the rest of the shit happens. Cause now all the fans are like, well, okay. Yeah, that's why the fucking ref did what he did, because all this fucking dumb shit needed to happen.
If Seth would have been paying attention to, he easily could have just like pulled up Damien's shoulder real quick.
I don't think he knew. I don't think he knew.
No, I don't think he knew.
He's like, wait, what? What the fuck?
No, because
and I'm glad you said that, Levi, because somebody else also had the similar point to you. Our friend Bully Ray.
Now, I have my hand in the air. I have my palm face up the same way Damian Priest did. After Priest didn't kick out, go watch his fingers. He does this with his fingers. He starts to wiggle his fingers. It's a very unnatural movement in the ring, and whenever something goes wrong, I look for unnatural movement in a wrestler's body. Does a wrestler's body go stiff? Does it contort in a weird way? When Priest had Seth up for the vertical suplex and Seth drove his knee into Priest's face, it could have caught him, thus why he couldn't kick out. That's the only thing that makes logical sense to me. And that can happen at any given moment. I've been knocked out in a ring. I've knocked other people out in a ring. It happens. Getting knocked out is not the problem. Not kicking out is not the problem, because you've lost your motor functions. You've lost your motor skills for a second. There's nothing you can do. Your brain has shut off. However, the WWE that I come from, and things may have changed, is if a wrestler does not kick out, the referee's job is to count to 3, because the referee is the smoke and the mirrors. Once the referee does not count to 3, the trick is exposed. For everybody that's listening right now, I have my hand in the air.
It's true too. It's like, so there's been matches like actually one of the SuperNova matches, speaking of unnatural movements, I got it was the one Levi and I had actually with Matt Deadwood and his partner.
About these shit.
No, not that one. So I got I'm just speaking of unnatural movements. I got tossed out, and when I went over, I went to plant my arm, and my elbow hyperextended. I thought I'd broken my arm for a split second. And you actually see me, like, if you watch the video back, you see me kind of up on the ring apron doing this, and I start doing this, and then I start doing this. And I'm like, okay, my arm works. That's before I was wearing my elbow brace and my elbow pad on that arm.
The show that Amber gave me a drop kick where I got kicked from the apron off. I think it was in the 3-way with POS, the Seawolves, and MSP for the titles. Amber gave me a drop kick. I fell off the fucking apron. I don't know what I did, but I got back on the fucking apron, and you can visibly see me holding my arm on the camera doing this. And it's because I don't know what the fuck happened. I think it's just a tale of the times with no cartilage in my shoulders anymore. It just, something didn't fucking feel right. And it's just, it happens.
Yeah. Well, that was Money in the Bank. We kind of all bummed out about it. However, we had something to look forward to for Monday.
Mommy's back.
Mommy's back.
And she's pissed.
Can I just say, man, could Dom get any scuzzier looking?
Yeah.
Dom looks like a guy that will be driving down the street in a freaking 87 El Camino, drinking a Bud Light, with a cigarette hanging out his mouth going, yeah, buddy.
Well, he's trying to be like his dad, Eddie Guerrero.
No.
He also looks like somebody who would ask a girl their age, and if they said like 17, he'd say close enough.
Oh my God.
No, I won't say it. Nope.
Oh shit! So yeah, we're all excited that Rhea Ripley's back. That feud is definitely going to be hot. Coming in.
She's gonna eat Liv alive.
Well, since she's the one that hurt her, so yeah.
Yeah. No, Liv is like half her size. Rhea's gonna be like.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's finish. Kobe.
Let's finish off this news segment before Sammy Matthew has to leave. We got the news that Stephanie Vaquer got. What's that?
Vaquer.
Whatever. She got.
You put a G in it. There's no G.
Whatever.
It's a Q. V-A-Q-U-R.
Vaquer. Whatever.
My lord, man.
Why? Why?
Just to annoy the piss out of you. So she got looked at quite a bit for this match. Why can I not find it now? I had it.
God hates you.
Yeah, God hates me. Hold on one second. I might have deleted it by accident. The match with Mercedes. Yeah, I did that. Delete it. Here we go. Mercedes Monet.
Monet.
I know. I'm just doing it now on purpose.
Mercedes Moon, as Cornette would call her.
I'm just doing it on purpose now, just to get you guys going. Why can't I find it?
So, speaking of girls' matches, and Matt mentioned this today with the whole Megan Bain thing. It was funny because I was looking through merch and I was walking through, and of course I'm in street clothes and I haven't said hi to her or anything. She doesn't know who I am. So I walked up and I just started I'm like, yo, how bad is that half and half suplex suck? And she's completely curious. She's like, oh, I'm lucky I got a hard head. I'm like, oh shit, she doesn't know I'm a worker. Okay, never mind. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like it's awful, and I walked away. Because I'm debating adding it to the arsenal, but I'm like, I want to know how bad it is for the person taking it,
It's not letting me put it up. I guess I'll have to do it this way. Hold on one second.
Yeah,
it's not letting me
talks
do it.
amongst yourselves. I'll give you a subject. A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut.
Shut the fuck up.
I disagree.
You can disagree. It's a classic SNL sketch. It's Mike Myers.
Because a peanut actually resembles a pea.
All right.
I know it's a sketch, okay?
This is a highlight from Forbidden Door, I think.
A peanut is actually a legume. I have to look it up. I forgot what it was.
So she got noticed from this match.
I hate that here.
I feel like everything went so quickly with her.
Yeah. 100%. AEW wanted her, WWE wanted her, and everybody thought that she was AEW bound. And then we find out that she dropped the titles for the companies that she was working for. And the only reason why you would do that, because AEW is, in works with those companies, is because you are going to WWE instead. And then come to find out, Shawn Michaels tweeted about it, saying, glad that you're on the team now. And then she retweeted it with a happy face. So we know now that she is going to NXT.
Yep.
Everybody's thinking that she's going to be there and gone because how good she is and main roster pretty quick. But yeah, this was a pretty dope match. If anyone wants to actually watch the full match,
I might check it out. My thing is Mercedes. I hate Mercedes Monet's finisher. It looks they follow to
Mercedes Monet.
I don't mind. I like Sasha Banks, but whatever this is, it's basically Sasha Banks. It's Wish version of Sasha.
Yes,
you know. And she's like, well, I get to do my own vision. That's the problem. She's one of those ones that needs focus. She needs a Vince or a Triple H or a Shawn Michaels to go, no.
It just, so from what I've read is there was no intention for her to ever sign with AEW. She pretty much just took the offer to try to get an offer with talked to them and like took this match and shit just so she could get noticed by the WWE. I don't know how true that is.
Honestly, that's take it and run, man. Yeah, it's one of those things too. Like I've heard of her and I've seen some of her stuff, and she's good, you know. And it's like, but here's my thing: if I had the choice, if WWE and AEW called me right now at the exact same time, and Shawn Michaels is on the phone, and Tony Khan's on the phone, Shawn's like, "Yo, we're bringing to NXT. It's not as much money, but it's NXT. You'll get to work like, you know, this guy, and we'll bring you in. We're going to work you to a program with this guy and work you up a year." And Tony Khan calls me and goes, "I'll give you $12 billion, but I ain't getting nothing. I don't know what we're doing with you." I'm like, "I'll go talk to Shawn."
I'm going to give you $12 billion and possibly, you know, you're going to hate being here, but hey, at least you'll get all that money.
Hold on.
Speaking of that,
here's what Tony Khan will do. "Hey, so you have a tag team, right? Yeah, I want you and your partner to come in, and you're going to lose week after week after week to the Young Bucks." No.
Did anybody catch, too? I don't know if he meant to say it, but did anyone catch in the interview with Randy that he was saying that Scotty's on the road with the AEW?
Yeah,
he has been.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought
he's like producing and shit.
He's a producer.
Yeah, I was
no
gonna say,
shit. See, I didn't
he's
know
not
that.
an active. He's not an active competition, but he's a producer.
See,
of something.
I thought he was maybe in active competition. Like,
No.
I didn't.
He's a producer or something. I can't remember exactly.
No
what he
shit.
does,
I didn't
but-
know that.
Yeah, after he had done WWE, it was about, I think it was like 6 months, almost six months or so later. He basically went over to AEW. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Get
thought
that money,
it was the other way
Get
around.
that skrill up.
All right.
Get that skrill up.
I am going to be taking off.
Yeah, that was it. That was the end of the news anyway, so fuck off. Do your plug.
I have to be up at 6:45 in the morning.
Go away. Nobody cares.
Or actually early because
Bye.
Oh, he used to drive down to Ossipee for the fair.
Yeah.
And there, done that drive. It was 40 minutes. It was great.
So
shut up.
I have an early morning, and I'm gone all weekend, so I'm gonna spend some time with my wife.
Okay, you do that. If you want to stop by anytime this weekend, you're free to. By the way,
I'll do that.
you're driving through anyways.
He's gonna break you. He's gonna break you. He's gonna break your ribs.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking it's the other direction. Sorry. I was thinking for some reasons you're going north. You're going south.
Oh, he is going south.
Yeah, you're going
in fact,
south.
Ossipee, I actually, when I did the fair last year, Sam's boss has a cabin in New Hampshire, and I think it was like a half-hour drive.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was up north. I don't know why.
It's gonna break your ribs.
Anyways,
So,
do your plugs.
Everybody, you can find me at Samuel Matthews Wrestling on Facebook and on Instagram. You can find me at the Ossipee Valley Fair in Hiram, Maine, Saturday and Sunday, and then Bangor Fair July 27th, 28th. Let's Wrestle in Island Falls August 2nd, and then the Skowhegan Fair the 8th, 10th, and the 11th, and then that's all I have for right now, but it's almost something every weekend. Very busy.
Yeah.
So, y'all have a great rest of your night.
All right.
Later.
See you next week.
Bye.
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 It's not letting me leave.
I'll let you leave because I want to talk some shit about you. So this guy, I'm just kidding.
Why do I feel there's something next Friday? I don't know. Oh, I won't be here next Friday, actually.
Oh, you won't be here next Friday.
I will not be here next Friday. I will be up north in the Prescott area. I have a reunion for my father.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why we couldn't do Supernova.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. So
I was going to do it anyways without you, but
so yeah, I get that. So I won't be around next Friday. So I'll be out on the lawn having beer. So
that's all good. You can
play cards or something. I don't know.
Call in when you're just fucking trashed. Be like,
I might. Hey, you bitches, what's up? Huh? The problem is
trashed.
There's very little service up there. So.
All right. Well, I guess we'll get to my favorite fucking segment of the. Oh, actually, no. We can't yet.
Why?
Because we haven't done something yet.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Thank you, fuck you, bye.
Later, pilot! Show me what you got.
What the hell?
You have a vagina!
He needs some milk. Oh my god. What is that?
What?
I'm next to report.
I love the fact that's all AEW watches. Where'd Cat go?
Oh,
Cat's gone. So
well, good thing
right.
it's. Oh, never mind. Wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, that's how I do it. Okay, there we go.
So this week on AEW Dynamite on TBS, July 10th, 2024, the breakdown. So they started actually okay. They started at 819,000. I think that's basically where they're always going to start. I guess the Big Bang Theory is not getting the ratings anymore. I will go with I'll go with the Cornette saying on that one. So 819K to start. They they started with the recap. Will Ospreay, MJF live promo, and the Owen Hart tournament video. Very cool, right? And then it goes downhill from there. Segment 2, which is 8:15 to 8:30, is Bryan Danielson versus Hangman Adam Page. Then we got segment 3 is Page and Danielson continued. And then segment 4 is Bryan Danielson live angle. It just continues, apparently. Swerve Strickland had a live promo and Owen Hart tournament video on ad break. And so basically we went from 819,000, segment 2, 725, 722, 663. Yeah. It actually goes back up here a little bit, though. The acclaimed Billy Gunn, the Elite video, Samoa Joe versus Chris Jericho. Did Joe kill him, I hope?
Anyway. It wasn't bad, actually.
So then it drops down again to 632,000 because Jericho was a rating killer. And, of course, we got Joe and Jericho finishing. Claudio Castagnoli versus Tomohiro Ishii. I've been listening way too much Cornette. Versus Pac versus Kyle Fletcher. And then it goes back up to 657,000, which makes me think it might be Jericho. A whole bunch of stupid shit. And then the main event is Willow Nightingale versus Mariah May, which at 640,000, which is not bad. And then, of course, there's the post-match angle with Toni Storm and Luther, where Mariah May smashed her in the face with the title belt and actually busted her open, and Toni Storm was bleeding on stage. She was in black and white, but not because she was in black and white, because she was bleeding on stage. So, yeah, so we went from 819,000 to 640,000. Way to lose 120,000 people.
So that's it?
That's it.
All right. Let's wait.
Is that the Supernova belt? It is. Mine's in the trunk of my car.
Oh, dang it. I was going to do this.
Welcome
to the Seawolves podcast.
Yeah, baby.
I loved how you zoomed in right on my dick as soon as I fucking sitting down.
I accidentally, okay. I was trying to remember how the hell to remove you from the stage so I could just make it me and Dylan. I couldn't fucking remember the buttons.
Yeah, sorry about that. My son had a nightmare, so I was making sure it was all good.
That's legit.
Can we take a moment and compliment the new background?
Yeah, the background's great.
Isn't it great? And I got the title. I got to figure out. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I need to figure out some way to I want to put it up here.
What I did,
some way to hang it off my wall, just so it could not be. I was gonna do it off my chair, but the problem with that is that it gets in the way of the Brody Lee and the Alpha 9 gold. If I put it there,
get shelf things, flip them upside down. Hold on.
Oh, shelf.
Did you do the next report? Did we get that?
Yeah, we got the next report.
Okay,
we'll get shelf brackets and put them this way.
I think I have those actually.
They'll consider it there.
Oh,
yeah, but the problem
I like
is
that idea.
when I'm streaming, this is where my big pirate ship goes. So I can't I could probably do that right here. So
yeah,
it's above,
right there.
Yeah,
So
but I'm gonna change out the shirt every time. So it's got something to do. I don't know. I have a lot of wrestling shirts and I never wear them. So I figured I could start displaying a shirt. And then I got my Taker and my Bray Wyatt figure.
Yeah, I like it. So what was the number? Was the number less than last week or more?
I think it was around the same. I don't.
It was around the same. We didn't get last week's because I couldn't find the
688
down.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it was
688 was last week.
But that's the end number.
Yeah, that was the overall.
Overall, what is the overall for this week? The overall for this week is doesn't hold on. I'm looking for the overall here. What is the overall? Because I just have the numbers here. What is the overall? 691 is the overall.
So they did 10,000 more.
They're up?
Not 10,000, like 4,000, 5,000?
4,000. And that's a drop. That's people just changing the channel on basically.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
now
a lot
it's
better
time.
than 533.
True.
Now it's time for your favorite segment.
Yes, now it's time.
What the hell is he doing? He just fell on his ass.
Hey, they're going to be Tom. You got to be.
Well, actually, things are going real well with the XFL.
Oh, yeah.
It happened. Fuck it.
I really wish Randy could have stuck around to see the rest of those.
Just gotta send them clips.
Exactly. Okay, so
we end up on like the Limitless page because Randy's just dying. He's like, okay, these guys are idiots. I had to show people this.
Yeah. All right, let's start with the first
because
one.
he walks right into the booth. Oh, caught him. Power slam, and he drove him head first to the mat. Jimmy Hart up on the ring apron.
Is that Goldberg and Maine?
Yes. I think that's
Jimmy Hart goes.
Jesus
Jimmy Hart.
Christ.
Goes airborne.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I would never F with Ming, all right? Freaking Ming, Haku, whatever you want to call him. That man was a menace to society. He legit bit off someone's nose, all right? I would not stiff that man in the ring. I would not drop him on his head like that. In fact, if I was Goldberg and that happened, I'd be like, I quit wrestling, bye. I would leave town. I'd be in Mexico somewhere in a small fishing village working on a boat for the rest of my life.
Right? Exactly.
Before Ming hunts me down and eats my face.
Exactly. All right, let's get the next one going. We're gonna have a send off after this. We're gonna watch that match I wanted to watch.
All right.
That I posted.
Oh shit! I forgot about that match. Yo.
Oh God. Jesus, Zoe.
Yo,
Yeah.
did she crack her fucking head?
Yeah, I think she did.
Oh God.
She missed. Close. She caught her. I think she caught her head on
the knee rather than the ladder.
knee. Yo, by the way, that homegirl, Lyra Valkyria, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I never heard her gimmick before, but I was like listening to her explaining her gimmick as the Morrigan, the personification of the Irish war goddess, the pro goddess, blah blah blah. I'm sitting there going, that's Sid. You know, Bosch and Sid. Yeah. That's Sid's gimmick. That's Sid's complete gimmick. I'm sitting there going, oh shit, that's Tegan's gimmick. What the hell, man? I hit Tegan up. She's like, yeah, I know.
I know. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Hey, that was in your intro. Are you running out of botches, motherfucker?
This was not in the intro. This is not in the intro, motherfucker.
I'm almost positive that exact same move.
Do we
is
have to
bought
watch
in
the intro again? So you can
I'm almost positive there is a Poison Rana botch that is that exact same thing in the intro.
Bullshit. We're watching it again.
What the hell is he doing? He just fell on his ass.
It was right there.
Okay,
it's a different one.
It's a different
It's still a Poison Rana botch. I corrected myself.
That's with Matt Riddle.
Those.
That's with Matt Riddle. Which is speaking of Matt Riddle. Apparently, he's doing birthday parties now, so you can hire him for birthday parties.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Can I pay him in mushrooms?
Probably. That's the only way he'll accept it.
You want me to wrestle for shrooms? All right, bro. Yeah.
WWE breaking news.
Shit, sorry.
I don't know why this is breaking news, but I was just scrolling Facebook. WWE is collabing with Call of Duty to bring WWE skins to Call of Duty.
I could not care less.
So now you can be John Cena and blow somebody's fucking head off.
Can I be Peacemaker and blow someone's head off? Because that'd be way funnier.
Or blow John Cena's head off. Great idea.
You blow John Cena's head off.
As
John Cena blowing Snoop Dogg's head off.
Good idea,
Well, this is
WWE.
But I'll save you.
Oh, we already saw that.
But I'll save you.
Can I get all my fucking botches? What the
Doesn't
fuck?
get old. Poor Sam. He submitted a botch. He doesn't even get to see it.
That He's not having a good time lately.
No. Poor Camacho.
Was that all my botches? I thought I had more.
So you guys do remember that Tonga Loa was Camacho, right? Used to hang out with not Sin Cara. Well, it was Sin Cara. It was Sin Cara Negro. But who was it before Sin Cara? It was
Sin Cara what?
Sin Cara Negro. So there was a while there was two Sin Caras. There's Sin Cara Azul and Sin Cara Negro.
That's all my botches.
So blue and black, basically.
Oh, okay.
What'd you think I said?
Got it. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you said.
I said it in Spanish. Thank you very
It's
much.
fine. That's what I thought. I was just that's what
Hopefully
I thought.
YouTube thinks it's fine too.
Yeah,
Anywho,
just maybe don't say that when you're not saying Sin Cara in front of it. It's just
anywho, okay, that was the botches. Apparently,
take there.
Apparently, I failed this week for botches because usually I have a bunch, but that's okay.
Cat.
That's okay because I really want to get into this match.
Epic fail. Which
while
match is this?
While I was looking for IWE,
This is the
stuff,
match that he was discussing in the chat before.
Oh
we
my
started.
god! Yes. Okay.
The one that I was very excited to watch, and the one that Kat did not watch specifically. So we could all
I'm gonna sit forward.
I literally did not watch
You gotta
this.
tell the backstory.
Yeah. Backstory first, man.
Tell the
We can't just jump
backstory.
into it.
What was the backstory? I'm just excited.
Oh, you gotta at least tell who it is.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say backstory. I don't know the backstory. So this is Roadblock and Mason X, and as you could see, Roadblock, not the sharpest tool in the toolbox.
He isn't even in the toolbox. He's over. He's over underneath the fucking ocean.
He's the lost 10mm socket.
Now I don't know if this is Mason X as the serious character or Mason X as the jokey whatever. Because talking to Mason, Mason X used to be like a jokester type character. He was never taking it seriously.
Mason on the show. You think
we should get Mason?
You think I could
Killian?
probably?
We can get Killian. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get Mason.
I just pulled back the curtain there a little bit.
I love it. We have so many guests that
want to come on.
Want to come on, and the ones that I want to come on aren't contacting me back. So it's like so we might just end up just doing that if they don't want to. If nobody from VLC,
I'm just gonna
wants to
fucking
jump
hit
on the
up people
show.
that I know would have no problem coming on the show.
Well, if we're gonna get people on the show, we got to do JP next because he was.
Fuck JP O'Reilly.
I like JP O'Reilly.
Fuck JP O'Reilly. I don't know
Fuck
why.
you.
Just fuck JP O'Reilly. Send this to him.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's
clip this. Clip this. Fuck JP O'Reilly.
We'll get JP. We'll get Mason. We'll get Murdoch definitely. So we'll wait and see if we can get anybody else. Maybe we can get Alexander Lee if he's not, dead from working all the time plus training. But I bet he'd jump on and have a good old time with him.
Randy
God,
Carver will be back on to discuss
just
more
let-
DLC stuff.
Just let Ben go. Just like let him just tell stories.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why it's
Give
going to
him
be a
4
good.
shots of Jack before he gets on the show.
No, not Jack. Jameson.
I was close. It started with a J.
Listen, guys, I got a secret tape that I want to talk to you about.
Listen, guys, there's my rectum. You want to talk about all the hardcore shit I've done in my ears? Look at this scar.
All right, here we go. This is where I
Is there
saw
commentary to
match.
this?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I bet you don't.
Randy in the background.
I saw this match and I'm like, I want to see this.
What's happening?
Oh, it's serious Mason then probably. Is this gonna be like 4 minutes of walking in the ring?
Oh my God, is this at City Side? I think it is.
Yeah, it's City Side. Stomping grounds for IWE.
Good.
What am I
Well,
watching?
he's not coming out to Crisp and Wasp music, so that's good.
What am I looking at?
What are we fucking watching?
We're gonna get NC. We're gonna get NC flagged. That's Alicia. That is yelled seriously.
Yup.
This is a fun building, actually. It wasn't very big, but when the crowd is hot, it was a fun little place to be. I went to a few IWE shows. People, let's wrestle to go to an IWE show. I regret it now, by the way, but. Is that, yeah, that is Joey.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Joey.
So when I would go to those shows, I'd sit right in that far corner, like right in this far corner where the IWE flag is. I'd sit in that corner. Hold up, is he doing?
Yes.
Pause for a second. Pause for a fucking second. He's the junkyard dog. He's doing the junkyard dog gimmick.
Yeah.
I think he even has Thump written on his damn tights.
I think so, yep.
What the hell, Rhodey? Bad Rhodey. Bad Rhodey.
Shit.
Be like a spray bottle. No. Sean. Call those spots louder.
What is happening?
It's a claw.
No, I know what the fuck it is, Dylan. I meant this whole thing.
Oh, do we know who Jin freaking Ping is?
What was that pre-bump? Did you see that?
Rewind that. I missed that. I was looking at this guy over here.
Ping.
Yeah. Oh my God!
He fucking jumped up in the air.
We has to clothesline him.
Oh shit! Wait, I don't know what's fucking United States of America not true.
That was a big noise. See, we all thought it was the motorcycle accident that fucked Brody up.
No, it was him green bumping.
Here it is.
And
the fucking noise is so good.
Wow. Wow.
How old was this? And still doesn't know how to take a goddamn clothesline.
It's Scratchy.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That match was 100% what I thought I was gonna be.
What the fuck? Wow.
Robot, Levi.
I am Levi. I am Robot. Like, screw you guys. Oh man, so that was just wow. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I can't believe you pre-bumped that hard. You like fucking like
he jumped up into it. I was like, no, I will be 100% honest, and we've all done it at least once. We've all pre-bumped a couple times. Heck, I did once. I busted my nose because I admit it, But man, that was just like blatantly like, here we go. It's like he's like Mario.
That's it, he did.
Yeah. He's like, here we go. It's like when you jump at Mario and like a turtle hits you at the wrong time,
Welcome back.
I think he's broken still. Colorado lost all their internet. Everyone's smoking Twitch weed.
Apparently.
They're a mile high in that way.
Do we want to watch another match? Do we want to just end it here?
Go ahead with what if you got something else like
I could find something else that
Oh my God.
I can look at the gems of IWE.
Pull up and find some of that. Oh my God. You know what? If you can find it, find Brian Malonis versus who broke the ring? Is it Malonis? No, Malonis and Eric were after that. Who broke the damn ring?
I have no clue what you're talking about, but okay.
So there's an IWE show I'm at, by the way. It was, I don't remember if I was doing sound or if I was just hanging out. I might have just been hanging out. Randy was there, and there's a few other of us there. And Brian Malonis and Eric Johnson were wrestling, but they wrestled after someone else, and those guys broke the freaking ring. Like, the ring cable snapped. So we're under the ring trying to put everything back together. Randy's there like, we're all freaking out. And it was insanity. Malonis and Eric are like, so punch each other a lot.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think I got one.
Malonis working for IWE, and how they paid him, I guess.
I think I got one, guys.
Oh, what do you got? Well, me. Levi's not back yet. Oh, it's Fairfield.
The remaining men will be on the outside. Anyone can be tagged in at any time.
I found a scramble match, and scramble matches are always the fucking best.
Oh, he's Native American still. Oh, he had the Native American gimmick still. It's Lee. Sam just leaned in and went, wait. Oh, yeah, it's Lee.
What the fuck is the crowd?
Younger. It's Younger.
Boy, the copyright strikes. Who the fuck is this? Oh, Alan.
Dude, it's every time you fucking play back to back, my Streamlabs fucking breaks.
Something about your Streamlab? Oh, fuck.
Flashstick McKenna.
Got some talent here.
Oh, Billy. All right.
Skip. All right, let's get to the match.
So we got Lee Miller, we got Corey Cox, Frank Yeager, Billy Box.
Hey, it's a scramble. Why are we treating it like a tag?
Because you have to tag people in and out.
That's not a scramble.
No, it's a tornado tag.
It looks like a tornado tag to me. That's not
Go back for a second. Go back to that collar and elbow. Oh my God, that was so weak. I can hear Ben screaming at them from here.
Not centered. Oh, this is going to be a joy to watch. I can already tell. Oh, that was a good elbow.
That was probably like, fuck you. You're not listening.
Cover the man. You just fucking knock him the fuck out, apparently. Why isn't they tagging? Is this a neutral corner?
It's the neutral corner.
There we go.
That was better. That was better. Levi's broken.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Weak. Prophet should not be telling you what to do at your own spots. What? How was that a 3 count? A snap elbow is a 3 count? Okay.
I get my Buddha elbows get like 1, maybe 2.
The only thing I could guess is this is early Lee Miller who did not know what the fuck he was doing, so they had to call him.
It was very early Lee Miller.
Okay, well that was quick too.
Phenomenal forearm. I will give Alan some credit. He's put on the size at least. And got gear.
Those should be good.
Ricky Hager still has that gear, doesn't he? It's that red gear, isn't it? Yeah, it's that red and black gear. All right, there we go. All right, good. All right, fundamentals are here.
Ooh, sound like he fucking healed that one. Funny story with Flash. Me and Flash worked with each other for months. And then we showed up to Buxton together and we just looked at each other like, you're a fucking wrestler?
Yeah.
We knew each other this whole time. We didn't know each other were wrestlers.
I love when that crap happens. That's his hugging arm.
Rope break. Good close to it. Nope, in the ropes, guys. I think Levi's done for the night. Oh, Levi's back. Is everybody getting screwed up?
Every fucking time you play
I hit a button.
Oh,
every fucking time you play back-to-back videos, it fucking ruins my Streamlabs.
Why?
I don't know. But I have literally the best internet in the Denver fucking area. And every time you go back-to-back with no breaks on videos, it's actually that's the only fucking thing that's caused it. Because this has only happened like twice in the history of this fucking pod, and every time it's because we've gone back to back to back to back. I literally just reset my fucking Wi-Fi. I just unplugged and replugged my shit in to get it to fucking stop doing it.
That's kind of cool.
Hey.
So it's the Razor's Edge, but then you spin it out into like a...
Yeah, it was a Blue Thunder Bomb, but he had him in the Burning Hammer position.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah, it's an easier way to hit the Blue Thunder Bomb. Because you got him in a fireman carry, so you have the easier time spent with the spin. Oh, Alan.
Like I said, at least now it's put in like size now. So.
Yeah. Oh, that was dope. I like that.
That's his STO. I've eaten that actually. So Flash and Billy Bob, the only two with actual like gear. Flash gonna pull him out and do his flash knees.
Whiffing those.
There it is. The adults.
We're going to the office, boys.
Yep.
Get over there.
Is it just these two and fucking Alan left?
Yep.
Why the fuck is it still a fucking tornado tag thing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't
It should be a fucking fake. It should be a fucking triple threat.
They probably want to get like Corey and Lee and all the rest of them. Like, if Billy Box doesn't win this, I'm gonna be very upset.
I was gonna say, if he fucking ate that, I would have been pissed. Because you literally fucking got up in his direction.
Turn your back to your opponent. Turn your back to your opponent. Turn your back to your opponent.
Big Chad epic.
I like the pink suit that Chad has. He should bring
That's
it back.
about normal for him.
Yep. Go to the office.
Going to the office. That was actually kind of cool getting into that, actually. That's pretty good.
Man, this guy's a fucking champion.
You gotta also remember, this is probably like 10 plus years ago.
I know.
Not quite. I'm over 5 though.
No way 5. I'll check.
I said over 5.
Oh, over 5.
Big sharpshooter? Damn, you get that in good too.
Hey, cat that.
Damn.
5 years ago. No, you were right. Wow.
Yeah. I remember because that's about when I started training, and I don't remember Lee as the Native American gimmick. He just switched to Lights Out just as I started training. But I do remember Corey Cox as the handsome stranger or whatever that was. So that's right around the same time Drifter was wrestling as BF Summers, the surfer.
Should we try to find one more? Do we call it tonight, guys? You want to call it a night?
Up to you guys. I got a minute left, so
I got plenty of time. It's you guys.
No, I'm good for at least one more. Sam just went to bed, so
let's see.
I'm used to stopping at midnight, so like one more's not going to kill me.
I'm just trying to see if I can find a show.
I'm dying again, so I'm back.
See if I can find a shit show.
Just because I'm curious if this is gonna break everything. No? No lag?
No, I can
No
see
lag. Well, good to know.
Trying to see if I can find a shit show.
I mean, I have, and it's not a shit show, but it's the minute-long back and forth that I did with Lipto that we could watch real quick.
Yeah, why don't you put that while I try to find something?
So I talked about this, I think it was last week on the pod, about this back and forth, but I didn't have the video, or I didn't feel like putting it up. So
actually, we might not end this shit show. We might end in something that I actually want to see.
Hold on, are you wearing wrist tape?
yeah, this was on the day, and I had taken off my hand wrap, and I didn't feel like doing anything else, so I threw tape.
Did you say we when you did that? You go we.
Yeah. I love this stuff. This ring is so bouncy.
Hi. That was dope. That was dope.
Dude.
So what are you ending on?
What are we ending on? Oh.
Yeah. That you want to see? You said you want to see.
Oh shit! I saw Dylan Nix in the title.
Oh, this one? Ah.
Wait a minute. Is this Dylan Nix match I've ever?
It's me and Ben.
That's right. So I basically seen it.
So let me throw a little backstory behind this match real quick. This is 2 days after Perry Von Vicious had come to the dojo and ran us through the Tajiri workout. Both Ben and I were a little sore at this point.
Yeah.
So you'll see one move where you can absolutely tell.
There's this one, and then it was the cage match. Was the next day? Was
The cage match was butter. I didn't do shit in the cage match. This was the match I actually had to work because it's Ben and him and I have fun matches, and I wanted to make sure it worked. So Go ahead. By the way, that's Joey Foss, the ref. He was like, "What's the finish?" I'm like, "Whatever we don't kick out of."
Right, exactly.
Well, for starters, you were looking at the wrong hand. And hey, I know that. I know that beginning. I am very much smarter than you. I very much brain better than you.
I love Ben.
You done being mad?
Being mad? No.
I'm so glad I trimmed my beard down. Like I like the longer beard, but at the same point, it was a pain in the ass to maintain.
Hey, wait a minute. Back it up.
What?
Back it up a sec.
Yes.
Bag it up. Okay, play. Okay, I guess it wasn't as noticeable. Hey, bud.
That looks
That's funny. This is where I tore my kick pad too. On this match.
Oh, gross.
Because Of course.
You pooped your pants on that one?
I hate wrestling Ben though because he says stupid shit in the match, and I'm trying not to laugh.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you went over backwards.
I do good, actually. That's my favorite way to go out.
You didn't hurt yourself and you got out.
No, dude, I go out backwards really good.
If somebody's there to fucking like push you to go backwards, it's always way easier.
I really hope this. I know this is a really fun spot here, and I hope it's still. I hope there's somebody got this match. Go back like a doom. I don't remember what I said. I don't remember what I said. They're giving me noogies though. Oh, this is fun. This I think this is a cutoff. Right here in a second will be.
There you go.
I could have twisted more into that forearm.
Oh, is this what actually you him into the bleachers?
Yep.
Oh, I was wondering where that picture came from.
Right here.
Where are you going?
Watch. I looked at Ben, I'm like, I'm going to look at the trash can. He's like, go. This is great, too. The roller piece. Watch this. This is a spur of the moment thing. Neither of us were like, yeah. I was like, oh, I wonder if I can do this. So Ben just grabbed it, and I
That was dope. I like that.
That was just one of the stupid things between Ben and I. We looked at each other and went, yeah, okay. Larry's doing bottom ropes is freaking high. You can tell how sore I was because I can't walk quite right. You notice how I step? My legs are really like stiff.
The hell was that one, Dylan?
I was supposed to spin around and hook him, and I just missed the spin. I'm so glad I stopped doing the senton. The flashing elbow looks way better.
You guys must have been like, fuck, it's only 5 minutes.
It's been longer than 5 minutes. You can tell.
Is this a Larry show?
No, this was, what was this? It wasn't Larry, it was Colson. No, this is Turner. But it was like Turner and Colson double shot.
Yeah, I knew
That's
it
why
was
we had
the,
yeah.
I knew it was the double shot.
Yeah.
To the office, Dylan's favorite position in the office.
I was making sure. I just was making sure we were going where I thought we were going. That's all. I just asked a quick question.
I know, you just do it the same way every time. You do the knee to the back, the double hand chin pull every time. And now who... Look! All right, motherfucker, pause it for a second. I got a fucking hot take. Pause it for a second. You motherfuckers, all of you, do nothing do nothing but run your fucking mouths about me shoving my motherfucking face with food every goddamn time we are on this podcast, and the two of you have shoved your face full of fucking food tonight, and I haven't eaten a single motherfucking thing on camera, and you still owe me a chicken sandwich, bitch.
Wait, me?
No.
So I will be honest. The reason I was eating, I don't generally eat on the podcast, but like I said, I got home late from work and I'm starving. So
I haven't had supper yet, so
that was all.
I was just being funny.
noticed Cat shoving his face full of a fucking burger and had to make my own hot take because you fucking assholes do nothing but run your mouth about me shoving my face, and then both of you have shoved your face full of food.
Levi left a McChicken at my house and I devoured it.
No, I left a whole ass chicken sandwich at his house.
I didn't know he was
home,
coming back.
Realized I didn't have my fucking chicken sandwich and texted Kat and was like, "Fuck, my chicken sandwich is in your fridge." And he sent me a Snapchat video eating. No, it's a messenger video because I don't have you on Snapchat. It's a messenger video of you eating my fucking chicken sandwich.
Great.
All right, finish this fucking match.
Oh god, how much is left of this? Oh, that's not.
5 minutes.
About 5 minutes.
Yes, I have to count on my fingers. Fuck you. What a fucking token.
That pause for a second.
Jesus.
I 100%. I did. I had nothing in my legs though.
Yeah.
I literally had no, dude. I jumped, and I even told Ben like when he went to do it, it's like I don't think I can jump, and I gave him as much as I can, but my legs were dead from the training seminar with Perry. Ben even had nothing in his legs. Like both of us were like working through sore. We were so sore that night.
Cat, you controlled the video.
Just wanders off.
Well,
so now he's back.
Of course he is.
So yeah, I had no jump. I will 100% say that was on me.
Oh.
I tried.
I mean,
I
at
had
least
nothing.
you dropped your arm to protect yourself. That was.
Oh no! When I felt I was gonna like fall. I was like, I threw an arm up. That was Ben checking on me. He's like, "You all right?" I was like, "I'm good. Let's go." So. German? Oh, German is perfect.
Just going deciding if he could German or not, and it's like, nah. Bomb. Oh, why did you do it?
I don't know what I did
Why
do
did
there.
you do
I don't know.
Come on.
You know why? Because I stopped doing it because of fucking hook.
I know, but
I also drove my chin in the top of his head.
You literally did it, and it was like you.
I almost walked it.
It was like you were trying to pull, and then you fucking did it anyway. Could have saved so much if you had just hooked it and then worked up from the hook and had Ben do that same shit.
I know. Dude, that's why I like watching my shit back. I'm like, some bitch.
No.
You notice I was trying to kick myself back up?
In position.
Go, Iric. This is one of those matches that's not my best because I was drunk. And like I did it.
It's a good match. There hasn't really been anything that's been noticeable. It's just it was like you were trying to tell a story, like you're trying to tell a story.
Yeah.
Like you're slowly turning baby, so you went to hook the transmission and then you were like, nah, never mind.
This was the beginning of my baby turn for MEW.
But then you end up doing it anyway.
Well, I tried to hook it in.
Headbutt.
Yeah. I went to throw the line and he's like, fuck you, take the headbutt.
I saw that. You went to throw the line and Ben was like, I ain't running anymore. Fuck it.
Yeah.
He's like, I know Dylan will bump. Whee!
I did. He hit it. It was like, there we go. Yay. He just called spot me right there. I don't remember what it was.
It's whatever you're about to do.
Oh no, I think I said fuck it. Let's go. We'll go home. I was burnt. Go for the Rainmaker here. He ducks it. Just means Sister Abigail.
Yay!
No one kicks out of the Sister Abigail.
No, and if you leave it, I don't know.
Tell
if
y'all,
we do
but that isn't a Sister Abigail. It's just a flatliner. It's his.
It's
an arm. It's an arm trap flatliner. That's not the Sister Abigail. Is the bend down flatliner?
Okay.
Ben's is just an arm trap flatliner.
Setup.
No, it's not. It's two different versions of the flatliner. That's like calling Baron Corbin's flatliner a Sister Abigail, or calling Pete Dunne's bitter end a Sister Abigail.
They just have fancier moves. It's still a flatliner.
Yes, but that's the a Sister Abigail is a specific version of the flatliner.
It's true. It's true. Oh man, so I was okay with that match. It's one of those matches that like
it wasn't a bad match.
No,
you can tell that you and Ben were fucking burnt, but it
Yeah,
wasn't a bad match.
No, we both were too, and that's the funniest part. We were sitting in the locker room after going, oh god, neither of us can walk. Ah.
I got your chicken sandwich right here.
I will fucking hunt you down. I will dox you. I will put your address on social media.
I will too, as soon as I figure out where you live.
I will too.
Levi Spade lives in Colorado, somewhere.
Somewhere in Colorado.
Somewhere. I'll have my friend Tara find you. She lives in Colorado too. Probably on the other side of the state somewhere, but somewhere.
Probably. Colorado's a big ass state.
I know. It's like saying, like, oh, they're in Maine. They got to be right next to each other. You're like, know how big Maine is? Seriously, we can fit the rest of New England in Maine.
Basically. All right, boys. Let's fucking end this shit here.
Yeah.
Annie, do your plugs.
What have I got coming up? So we got VLC August 17th. I might be at that, just kind of hanging out, doing my stuff. Like, what's up? Type thing. We do have I have the Bangor Fair. What's the Bangor Fair? Bangor Fair, whenever those dates are, July 28th, 27th to 28th.
27th, 28th. Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So
no, I think it's 25th to the 28th.
Oh, well, anyway, the 27th and 28th is when I'll be there. We have Let's Wrestle coming up August 2nd up in Island Falls. That'll be awesome. I think it's going to be a collab show with MEW. I'm not 100% sure on that one yet, but it's Let's Wrestle. So yeah.
Okay, so is it both the second and the third, or is it just the second?
The third got canceled, right?
Okay, so the third did get
canceled. The third.
That's what I thought.
So the third moved to October 5th.
Okay, that's what I thought that he was talking about. So there's no. I wish they would have just moved to the fucking Saturday.
It's a one-night show.
I wish they would have moved to the Saturday.
I just recommend.
Fridays are so fucking hard to find.
I know. And what else? Stuff and things. So that's what I'm doing for now. If I remember other stuff,
Social medias.
Oh yeah, my socials. Find me on all social medias at DOTD Nix. It's back when I was Dweller of the Depths, and I've never fixed it. So yeah, DOTD Nix. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I think it's on TikTok. Yeah, I think it's TikTok. So yeah, there you go. Awesome.
All right, Levi, go ahead.
You can find me on all social medias at Levi Spade 1, Instagram, Twitter. I have it. I don't use it. Facebook, brainbustertees.com/Levi Spade. That's about it for social plugs. I'm gonna plug this real quick. Primos Pro Wrestling. If you're in the Denver, Colorado area, please sign up today. We have free tryouts coming up. I show up on Mondays and basically help train the next generation. So I am loving my Mondays lately. So
God, don't go to Monday class.
Free sign-ups, limited time only. So please, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, it includes everything that's listed: fundamental psychology, lucha libre training, ref training, personal training, promo, live events, all the good stuff that comes with the school. So please check that out. Because that's my new home, and I gotta represent when we have cool things like that showing up. unfortunately, this show got postponed, but I was thinking about it, and this might happen next week because they were looking for another date to switch it to in July. So I'm going to say right now on the pod, and I may be corrected next week. But it was postponed. It may be happening next week. So Pizzability, Eaglewood, maybe primoswrestling.com/Facebook. Facebook, check, make sure to see. They might be doing it. They might be doing it next week. And then I've got like I said, the Eldritch Garden shows going on Saturday and Sunday. I will only be there on Sunday if I decide to show up. I had the dates wrong on these. The Chopping Block show is on the 20th at the Butcher Shop in Westminster, featuring the return of Dragon King. This is the homeboy that I wrestled at the Alpha 9 tournament. Awesome fucking dude. I'm so excited that he's going to be back because he is a great guy. So that will be on July 20th. And then I showed it earlier, but the Primos for Wrestling, I Know What You Did Last Primos show will be happening on the 28th. So I had the dates backwards. And then, of course, Lucha Libre and Laughs happening on August 2nd with the Japanese dude, Murder Grandpa. He will be there. So
Minoru Suzuki.
I will be at this show.
My lord.
I will be at this show so I can meet Murder Grandpa. Because Murder Grandpa. Other than that, I think that's it. Twitch.tv/Tears Gaming, TYRSGAMMING, YouTube.com/Levi Spade. Levi Spade 1, I believe, is on YouTube.
Oh.
Check out any of my matches in Colorado. And I'm Dylan just thought of something.
Yeah, I'm going to call out something. New England Ring Gladiators. First of all, I'd love to work for you guys. Second of all, you guys are at a whaling festival and you don't call the nautical nightmare. Come on. First of all, the Whalers were my hockey team. Second of all, I know a thing or two about freaking whaling. Third of all, okay, I had to. Go ahead.
Reach out, damn it.
I have. It's Shady and Davey that run it. I know both those motherfuckers.
They're gonna hate. They're gonna text you after this, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you suck.
Never working for us.
Never working for us."
No, I like Shay. Shay's a cool guy. And that David and I get along pretty good. So
you can follow me. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook at Big Cat Tyler Adams or Tyler Adams for TikTok and Facebook. We do have a TikTok for Purr sessions as well as a Facebook, so you guys check that out. Obviously, go check out VLC in August 17th, as well as our live show for Purr sessions the 24th of August in Indian Island at MPW. We'll enjoy it.
No, isn't that the show? Isn't the location of that show changed?
Has it changed?
No. It's still Indian Island.
You Google it. I'm pretty sure it's.
I could have sworn I literally just saw the event page location was changed for that show because actually I was gonna ask you guys about it.
Oh well, I didn't know anything about it.
I could be wrong,
but we were.
Yeah, it's King of New England, right?
Yeah,
it's in Old Town. It's 16 Wabanaki Way, Old Town, Maine.
Is Indian Island.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they changed it from it saying the Indian Island to it saying Old Town, and
because
I was
technically
like,
the address is Old Town. However, it's on an
Indian Island.
Indian Island. Yeah.
The minute you saw Wabanaki Way, you should have known that was Indian Island.
Yeah. I didn't really. All I saw was that it said Old Town now, and I was like, the location got changed. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, no.
It probably confused a lot of people when they tried to put in the
because that
address.
was like if you don't actually look at it, it looks like your location got changed.
Yeah. But anyways, you can find me on all that. Definitely come to the show for live Purr sessions. And I wish Levi could make it for the live, but you'll be in spirit. And other than that, no dates except for Bangor State Fair.
I'm gonna help
26?
these two out as well. PWTs.com/Big Cat Tyler Adams, PWTs.com/Dylan Nix, because they both keep forgetting to plug their merches.
Yeah, that's true. We should probably do that.
Yeah.
YouTube, Big Cat Tyler Adams.
That's where it is.
Yeah, I still gotta get one of those.
Me too.
Of course, check out Limitless Let's Wrestle on all social medias.
Right.
LW Maine, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the good things. Limitless.com
Yeah.
to keep up to date for all that stuff. The Let's Wrestle show is coming up, as well as the Limitless Dojo. I believe it has a public Facebook page, as well as a YouTube channel where you can see all three of us featured very heavily during the past couple of years, because that's where a lot of Let's Wrestle matches get posted on the Limitless Dojo page. So both Limitless Wrestling YouTube and Limitless Dojo page if you want to see more of our stuff. And thank you, Randy, once again for being on tonight. And I look forward to being on again to discuss more of the VLC stuff as it gets closer with the brackets and the matches and the things. And Dylan, you won't be here next week, right? Are we gonna do like a short? Do we want to do like a short crunch time recap then? Because I think crunch time will be passed for next Friday.
It will, yeah.
Or so
next Friday.
Or is it the Saturday that's literally right after?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
after. That Saturday.
So we'll figure something out. I was gonna say we could do a short crunch time recap, but we should do a live crunch time. I wonder if they're going to be on IWTV Live. You think
they
we'd
will?
Get
do you
flagged?
want to do one?
I was gonna say, you think we'd get? I don't think we'd get flagged if we did a live. Crunch time
I've
reaction.
already been approved from Randy that I am allowed to do a.
We can talk to Sam about it if everybody's free on Saturday. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind chilling and just watching crunch time.
Right? Yeah, we can definitely do it. But I was actually going to say something. August 2nd will be gone, except for you, Levi. Right? You won't have. You will be.
I don't think I'm booked for August 2nd yet, but
so what we usually do is we pre-record. If we can't pre-record, do you want to do a stream of yourself of whatever you want to do? I know you do Twitch. Do you want to do
I could probably, I could probably. If you send me the stuff, because I can't stream on the Per Sessions channel without the information, so I could log into at YouTube.
I can do that if you want to do a simul stream from Per Sessions and your Twitch.
This August 2nd, you said?
Yeah.
No, so that is the Lucha Libre and Laugh show, so I may be able to pop on. But I gotta meet Murder Grandpa first. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna stay for the whole show.
Okay, so we'll have a pre-recording again.
Listen, we probably should wave on the side of caution and just pre-record something.
Yeah,
that way I don't have to stress about it.
Yeah. Other than that, I think we're done, boys. I
think that's it.
Get out of here. You just go to bed and have a good weekend.
Bed, motherfucker, it's only 10 o'clock.
I know. I'm probably gonna stay up and play some Minecraft.
I am going to bed. So. Even though I've been playing Darksiders Genesis lately, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So.
Oh yeah, Minecraft and Hearthstone. That's the only thing I'm getting kicked on right now.
I've been playing a fuck ton of Minecraft because we've been struggling on money, so I can't buy anything new. So I've just been playing modded Minecraft.
If you have a server, send me an invite. I'll jump
I
on
have
with it.
no idea how to play Minecraft. So
I was talking to Levi. I wasn't talking to you, fucker.
I'm just saying.
Nobody wants you, old man. How many times you gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
If you want to pop up a server, I'll jump on with you. We can play some shit.
I do have a server. It's a Tekkit server. I haven't been playing on it a lot recently, but I am part of a server, so
yeah.
So I'll hit you up about that on Discord.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Fuck you guys. Fuck you both, and goodbye.
Session signing off, but we ain't saying goodbye. Keep your fans like steel reaching for the sky. Professional wrestling, we'll never let it go. Big cats in the house, bringing the rumble to the show.